in 3, 2, 1, and 0. And we did it. Speedrun over. I have the, look at it. There it is. There's the Libre in my arm. Oh my god. How did he do it? How did he do it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi. Welcome in, ladies, gents, and everyone in between that. And welcome into the Savarino once a year official JDRF slash, what are they called? They have a new name now. Breakthrough T1D charity stream. We're doing a charity stream today, and the whole goal was they hit me up asking me to do one, as they do every single year, and asked me to do either a game made by a diabetic person or simply stream with other diabetic streamers or something like that. And I decided, because I've done those before, we've been there, we've done it, I want to do something different. I thought the best way to gather the troops, to gather everyone around for a good, wonderful... Is audio sync off? Motherfuck! That's what I get for having a seamless intro with no actual stutters or issues saying everything I wanted to say. Audio delay! I was actually not utilizing audio delay. I was practicing my, what is the word? When you make your voice, when you throw your... I was practicing throwing my voice. That was actually done live. My mic had no issues. Just want to let you guys know nothing ever goes wrong and nothing ever happens. But what does happen is today's charity stream. Hi and welcome in. We're going to be trying to raise some money for type 1 diabetes. If I see a single number 1 in chat, I'm going to end someone's life. Not the person who typed it, but somewhere at random. That's the fun part. It'll be on your soul. The guilt will be upon you for the rest of your days. Hello everyone. Welcome to stream. So here's the goal, right? My thoughts were, we're going to sit down and we're just going to talk about some diabetes stuff, what's going on with diabetes. That's a lot of the number 1. That's great. I hope you guys know, someone's life ends every time a 1 is sent in chat. I'm watching them happen. We're in the Savarino Neo. Thank you, Wag. Appreciate it. Very, very articulate. Yeah, no, I know audio's off. I mean, it's back now. We're good now. The sync got worse? That's a lie. You lied. You just made a lie to me. You fibbed. You're a fibber, and you are going to be excommunicated for that.
So there's something I want to show you. Check your DMs on Discord. Aspen_the_pepper is the name.
Check my DMs on Discord. What did you send me? Oh, that's really cool. That's a Star Wars ship. Hold on, I'll show you guys this. Why not? Why not? Look at this, dude. Look at this thing. Dude, what the hell? Isn't it the ship from... Wait, I'm actually blanking right now. Is this... Because it looks like the U-Wing from Andor, but it's not. I'm forgetting what it is off the top of my head right now, and I feel like a fool. It's not the Twilight. Twilight is different. It's, like, chunkier. What am I forgetting? What is it? What are you? What are you again? Shit. Sorry. See, here's the problem, right? And I want to just preface this stream with something very quickly. Shit, there is a link to donate, and I didn't put it on. We gotta fix this. Hold up, we gotta fix this right the freak now. We gotta fix it right now. Hold up, wait. I'm gonna go into the stream. How do I do stream settings? I'm gonna put the donation link linked in the description. Donation link. It is now in the description as of now. I just placed it. So it should update. Everyone refresh your thing if you're thinking about donating. You'd be wonderful for doing so. On Twitch, I'm just gonna, you know what I'll do? I'm just gonna put it in chat, and then I'm gonna pin it. Dono link, and then pin that forever. Usually it's like, oh, how long do you want to pin it? Forever. Forever, ever. I want it to never go away. And I'm gonna pin it in YouTube chat too, just so it's ready for everyone. Guys, why is he self-promoing? Who's this guy self-promoing in my chat right now? Oh, it's me. Alright, it's pinned. Alright, cool. Only stay for a little. I have to cram for a test. All valid. What test? Brother-in-law. What's happening behind me? Why is the ad having like an anti-epilepsy attachment? I love doing that. I love whenever I see a blinking sign calling it an anti-epilepsy beam. Because it's just like, why would someone install that in your building? Why are you trying to just kill epileptic people? Why are we killing Zach? Which is one of my moderators. We're killing him because he has epilepsy. Not in real life. Just to clarify for anyone who's watching this that is normal. doesn't know about the vibes yet of the stream. We kill people here. No, we don't. I do have one story I want to tell very quickly today. I'm here. I'm frozen. What's happening? Did everyone die? I'm scared. Guys, come back. Yes, we are all dead. Moving onwards, though. I had something awesome happen today, and I know I usually don't say brand names. I usually try to avoid brand names. Diabetes donors in chat. I feel like I'm missing a disease. Yeah, no, I'm going to donate diabetes to you. I don't usually say brand names, but Monster Energy, I'm not going to lie, not sponsored, by the way. Just want to clarify. There's like this new red, white, and blue flavor, and whoa! $6.70. Ah! Thank you very much, Sai. I appreciate it. What a great way to start things off. Millie, thank you for the follow. But as I was saying was, so there was this new red, white, and blue flavor, not sponsored, by the way, and I grabbed it, and there was apparently like some wise old man in a mystical story. I grabbed this flavor, and he says, "You made the right choice." And I turn around, this guy was dropping off crates of these. Apparently it's the new flavor, and he's like, "Stay here, I'll be right back." And he went into the truck and got me a free other new one. It's like some lemonade one. So I got a free Monster, which every single time I've ever interacted with Monster and their brand in real life, they've given me free shit. I've never been sponsored by them, but I have to say, of any company that I appreciate and respect, and I don't know their lore, so I could be missing things, I think Monster is awesome. I think they're just, he was the Monster. Dude, they've always been nice to me. They've always been the nicest people in the world. I think it's so cool. It's getting drunk. Not drunk. This is not alcohol. It's actually an energy drink. It's ultra red, white, and blue raz. And it tastes like blue raz, basically. With some red and white in there, too. Who did it? Who did it? Katie, thank you for the $5. $11.70 off the bat. So the goal is 100. I kind of lowballed because I'm not trying to squeeze you guys for tons of money, but also if we were able to hit it, it would be really cool. But if we pass the goal, it would also be very cool. They invented white raspberry. Yes, they invented a new white raspberry. Very rare. They actually, they hit up God and asked the big, you know, ever since I was a kid, when I was a little kid, I used to refer to God as a she because it makes more sense to be like a motherly figure. So I always, whenever I say God, I struggle with pronouns. Because I'm always like, well, technically it wouldn't have any because it's a amalgamous cosmic creature. If God is up there. But yeah, they asked God. Woke. I know, yeah, I'm literally Ariana Grande. Mother Gaia the goat. Yeah. God's God. God's actually a good friend of mine. We talk on occasion. Guys, I have nothing to give. Please don't toast me. Oh, it's fine. I will send a microwave beam to your front yard, but it's okay. As long as you dodge it, you should be fine. You know? Can't help but notice that the staff that love you the most, you should shake it a little on camera for us. No! There is a plethora of various ages and fiends and freaks in this chat right now. I'm not going to shake my shit mad freaky style. I mean, I might. But not for everyone. I'm not going to do it because you ordered me to. I'm going to do it because I want to. And so that's going to happen on my own time. Also, speaking of free things and diabetes, look how topical that is. Dude, Libre, this little thing in my arm, they sent me a water bottle. Dude, that's so silly. I don't know why they put a hashtag on the bottle. This isn't Twitter. But still, cool. I'll take it, you know? I keep it on my desk all the time. YouTube is threatening us with various lethal weapons. Ban him. Not really. I'm not actually threatening you with lethal weapons. Unless it actually happens, then it's real. But it's not actually happening, so you don't know. You know? Did you spend a year and a half to open this one? Why do you know? Because I posted about it. That's why you know. Shut up. You know what? What if we donate a bunch of money to the goal? Would you shake it then? Yes. Yeah, if we pass the $100 goal, yeah, I'll torque my shit mad freaky. We the people? Wait, what just happened? Another one? Another one. 15? Oh my god, we just got started. Thank you. So, here's my thoughts for today with stream, which we're already 9 minutes in, so we've already commenced and started this endeavor. I am currently battling some of the worst allergies. My car is yellow because it's covered in pollen. So my nose, full of snot. My throat, scratchy. My brain feels like someone poured molten lava into my skull. I can't think straight. So I allow me to potentially not always know what's going on because my brain is half snot. I'm getting there, okay? So excuse me if my jokes aren't joking or my English isn't Englishing or my And so what we're going to do today is, I was thinking we might do some of the basic stuff we do on a Just Chatting stream. Maybe some GeoGuessr, some Wordle, some yapping about some various current events. But also, I have been considering recently, don't get John Hannavirus. Dude, I heard that Hannavirus takes 3 inches. I can't make that joke. This is a charity stream. But what I was going to say was, I've been considering, and I want to hear your thoughts on this, dabbling, and I don't want to become a Sniper Wolf clone. This is never my goal, because I feel like I talk too much to even allow that to happen. But I want to, like, watch some videos. I see Joe Bartolozzi react to content online. And I could watch some videos and react to stuff with you guys. Not doxing people. That's not freak. I'm leaving. What did I do? What did I do? No, but I see Joe Bartolozzi watch stuff and react to shit. I could do that. I know how to do that. Sorry, my inner iPad kid's coming out. I miss when we watched horror. We'll do more of that. That's more of an October, November, September, but in that order, and then change the order thing. Because it's like that time of year. Why is everyone saying freak, I'm leaving, goodbye? Watch top 5. Watch nuke top 5s. Have there been that many that have gone off? All he do is yell at the screen, watch a video, and lie. Are you talking about Joe Bartolozzi? I saw... Why are you saying in that chat, too? I didn't attach my donation message. Could you pull up the image I sent you? It didn't attach my donation. Oh, the dono messages aren't working? Well, what did you send me? Let's see. Oh, fridge. Let me see. Dude, what the fuck is this? What is this? What the hell is this? Is that my face? Human insulin? What is human insulin? I guess that makes sense because it is created in our bodies. So it is kind of human insulin. I have one of these bottles, but it doesn't look like this. It's purple. And it says, like, the actual brand. Because I don't like the way that his face, my face, fits on his face. I don't like the way that he's wearing my skin. Did you make the arms thicker? No, that's just what he looks like. Okay, cool. I thought you were calling me large. Alright. Me when human insulin. Well, yeah, you get to make it for free. I have to buy it. No, Nuke's top 5 channel for counting down creepy and scary ghost videos and such. Is that Markiplier? No, that was my face. That was my face on a guy. It looked swell. Very normal. I already clicked on YouTube and got distracted immediately. Immediate stimulus overload. I can't even think of things straight. I have no brain and I must think. Also, thoughts on the change in soundtrack recently. Do you guys like the new... Bot followed on a charity stream? We need to start murdering people. Let me turn off my... I'm gonna turn off the follow thing. There we go. Now we can just ignore it. You have music playing? You can't hear the music? I changed the music recently. It's some, like, vaporwave weather channel shit. You know what I'm saying? Who did that? What happened? 1330? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate it. I'm gonna very quickly... Because I've noticed recently... that, oh, yeah, now it's really loud for me. Who'd you piss off? No, I'm just on Twitch, and Twitch is a horrible website. That's just by default what's gonna happen. I'm gonna very quickly remove the bots. Which, by the way, you know what? Let's make it a group event. So you can go on this website called Commander Root right here, and you can manually remove bot follows with the click of a button. It's extremely easy. We do not have 24 viewers. What do you mean we do not have... Yes, we do. That's exactly how many viewers... Are you saying they botted me? What, from 5 to 24? That doesn't exactly seem realistic. No, it's very easy to just, like... What you do is, you go in... Look at this, watch. So you go in, you can click... let's see. So 117 known bot accounts. Remove. I have confirmed this is what I want. Easy as that, they're gone. It does the counting down. So you're like... Oh, there's 52 ones left. Oh my god, there's only 30 left. Oh my god, they're gone. Yeah, it's just like that. And it's just like that. We don't have 32,000 viewers. Yeah, no, 51. I can see with my eye holes how many people are watching. But I do think a fun thing to yap about. I do think a fun thing to yap about within the realm of this whole like diabetes stream topic is diabetes as a whole. And I feel like talking about it might be hard to keep people's eyes on the screen because I get it. It's boring. Honk shoe, honk shoe. I have a medical condition. I get it. Who donated? Lonely Homegirl, thank you for the $5. You guys are wonderful. $50 already. You rounded it out with a $5 donation to $50. That was beautiful. That looks pretty. Why is the... I don't like that the box is kind of like blocking part of the bar. Do you see that? I could probably fix that. I could fix that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Tiltify. That's the website I'm using for it. You'll listen, you're a nerd. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let me... Okay. Where the hell do I do this? I forget how to, like... Okay, my campaign. I remember how to do this. I know what I'm doing. It says I've raised 75. Who did it? Wait, JT! You donated 25? I was like, wait, that's not right. 75. Thank you. Dude, we're almost at 100 already. We just started. Hold up, I gotta find a way to edit my overlay. Why is it doing this? What's going on? YouTube's hacking and propagandizing. Yeah, YouTube's botting my Twitch stream. That's what's happening. On God. For real. No, that's not it. How did I do the... Oh, dashboard, donations, live settings? Live settings. That's it. That's it. That's where we do it. That's where we do it. No, it's not. Whatever. Clipping doesn't actually kill me. I mean, it could kill me eventually. I could die, but realistically... Someone donated $26 so he goes over the goal. No. It's fine. No, just wait for it. Wait a minute. I did underestimate the goal hella. It's actually kind of crazy. Dude, something I'm noticing, though, is a lot of the follow bots who hit the accounts, they, like... Some of them are actually real accounts. Like, I'm doing another remove wave, and it still put me over what I was at. And you know what that means, by the way? You know what that means? If someone's account is utilized as a follow bot, but they didn't get flagged as a bot, that means that they have bought follow bots. Because when you buy a follow bot, because I know the intricacies of streaming and all this, I like to pay attention to this. If you buy follow bots, you have to sign off that that website can use your account as a bot to follow other people. So these accounts who follow me in the bot wave that don't count as bots, they're probably streamers who have botted their follows. Which, I mean, to be honest, happens a lot. I would argue that a majority of popular streamers probably bot their viewers to a degree. Because you're going to tell me, like, 54,000 people are watching this guy live, sit in his chair at a desk? Like, let's be real. For a moment, let's be real. There's no way. It's literally just you have to spend money to make money. These people spend tons of money to bloat their account with bots, and then they move on. I don't like having bot conversations, though. My dono got ignored? What dono got ignored? Wait, what do you mean I got ignored? Let me see. Who said out, Katie? I gotta go hot dogs. I'm gonna play Rubik's Cube with my mom. Good luck. Good luck Rubik's Cubing it. All right, let me see real quick. I can't find where you find the overlay, but I feel like the one thing that would help me with finding it is if I stopped talking. Wait. Shy! There it is, 15. Wait, you're like, why didn't you acknowledge my donation? I didn't even see it yet! Now I have. Thank you, Shy. Dude, we actually, like, raised money and shit. That's awesome. That's really cool. I don't know why I started impulsively beginning to saying I'm starting with the man in the mirror. $10 in one. We're now at 101. All right, fine. I said I'd do it. I'll do it. Fine. Let's do it real quick. Let me just do a little bit of a... You know what I'm saying? Wait, I gotta have, like, that motion. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That was 2 NSFW. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic here. All right. All right. Goated Blebby Lamar. Hello, Blebby. How are you doing? How are you doing? Where's the dashboard for the event? Okay, so I see. Oh, I see the note, the like, messages. I couldn't see these before. Paid for by the Navy. Thank you, JT. Wait, is that... I don't need the donation details. Happy birthday, Diabetes. Thank you, Lonely. Uranium said, ugh, somebody Savarino. Spirit said, Baltimore boy. Holy Deathford said, for a good cause. Also, can you please pull up banana thumbnail edit of you and the insulin? I DM'd it to you. Oh, yes, of course. I am from the Savarino stream. Katie, we know. Sai said 6'7". Lucifer said, hi, shake it, Savarino, which I did. And then Shai said, diabetes. How beautiful. That's poetry. I'll be here in spirit. All right, see you, gut shops. Put on the maid dress. Now, I have heartbreaking news for you guys. Just very quickly. I have not seen the maid dress, nor been able to find the maid dress in months. Like, actual months. I lent it to my friend for a Halloween. A single Halloween. I had him wear it. And he gave it back to me. He gave it back to me. I got it. I put it in my basement, like where I keep all my costumes. I went to go through my costumes the other day because I'm moving them to a closet. It was gone. Now, I don't know how it vanished. I don't know who is wearing it now, or who could be donning the vigilante garments. But they're not my shit. I lost it. It's gone. Oh no. You need the maid dress and thigh highs for when you get to 75k. As if I'm gonna reach 75k on this channel. Maybe one day. That'd be cool to do. I need to like actually make videos on my main again. I haven't in a minute. The rats stole it to lick in the nights when the wind turns west in Beijing. Okay, fucking master, like, fucking Roshi. Who's the wise ass Ninjago guy? What was his name? Master. Sorry, as I said, my brain's full of fog and snot right now. I can barely think. Who is he? Iroh? Iroh is the one from Avatar. Oogway. No, Oogway's the turtle. Wu. It's Sensei Wu. It is Sensei Wu. Thank you, guys. Fucking Oogway. That's the motherfucker with the cherry blossom. He can, like, make the leaves go around. And then he goes, like, it's my time. And he vanished. Who did it? Who did... Deathbridge, thank you for the 5. You guys are wonderful. Donating to a genuine good cause. Instead of some weird freak streamer. Who did it? Who did it? Lopez, thanks for the $9.52. Was that all you had left? Why was it so specific? I'll donate 20. Wait. Oh, top donation. Okay. I thought it said recent donation. I thought JT just donated again. Death Fridge from SMG4? Huh? Play Gotcha Slop or something? Was that all you had left is crazy? It's okay. Lopez and I are friends. We bully each other a lot. It just happens. That's part of the program. Why is there an option to turn on slow mode for the donations? No, stop, guys. You're donating too much money. No, you're helping too many people. So Deathfridge's donation message said, one more thing. Want to try out a game I made. It's the one I've been sending clips of in Curse General. You need to have Visual Studio and C++. I don't have either of those things. I'd have to set it up off stream, but that'd be something I could be interested in trying. And then Lopez just said Soder. Thanks. Plus Tiltify fee if it was $10. Wait, what? How come you had to wait? So that adjusted for a fee, but someone said like flat. That's interesting. I'm broke. Well, apparently, what is it? The wonderful people at Breakthrough T1D, which are the people that I interact with each year for these charity streams. They said they would match donations. Now, I don't know if they're doing it for every stream. They're going to do it for a few streams. To be fair, I waited till literally last minute to sign up for this. Like, what? A week ago? Less than. Like, this weekend. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it on Thursday. So I admittedly, likely, about a week ago, I likely probably didn't have, like, they probably aren't even here. So they probably don't even know that I'm live at the moment. But, like, I wasn't on the chart. My nephew is screaming downstairs, and I know he's happy, but sounds like someone is getting murdered. Well, he might be. But he might be happy about it. I don't know. Like, is he murdering someone? Maybe he's a psychopath. Sav, can you get an eyebrow wave, like one side to the other? Your eyebrows are so thick and articulate. It's fun to watch you move them. I like the way you word your words. I could do the wave sort of, because I do I start with one, and you could do the other, and then like. It kind of does it. Did it do it? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because I can't see. Stop. I don't like that. What the hell? You don't like me using my goddamn eyebrows to move things? You don't like me having reactions, emotions? I was very blessed with a very emotable face. You know, I can do that. Hit the. I mean, if the raised eyebrow could make Dwayne The Rock Johnson famous, it can do it for me too. Let's be real. It kind of works. I know I could probably do it better. I haven't practiced in a while. Dude, he has better eyebrows than The Rock. Dude, speaking of The Rock, did you guys see the Kevin Hart roast that was going viral the other day? There was this roast of Kevin Hart, which is like a trend that they do every year. They pick a random celebrity, or I guess a comedian more specifically, and they sit them down, and they have a bunch of other comedians roast them in front of a mic. And they're usually quite funny, and the Kevin Hart one was funny when it was funny. But oh my god, some of it just bordered on genuine racism. Like actual... Like, not even tasteful comedic race. It was a weird thing to say. Tasteful comedic racism. Like, that's not a good thing. But, like, you know what I mean? Within the realm of comedy, pushing boundaries is a thing people do. But, no, like, one of the things that... And here's the thing, right? Shane Gillis' show, Tires, shit makes me giggle. I think he's a funny guy when he's funny. But holy shit, his first opening joke was talking about how Kevin Hart is so short he could be... Can you say the word lynched? That's like a bad word. Because it's mostly in reference to people being murdered. But he said that from a bonsai tree. And I was like, what? Huh? Like, that wasn't good. But then, like, if I were to give, like, an alternative, like, something that was funny-ish, was, what's his name? The guy who, he's like stereotypical white guy, tons of tattoos, dated Kim Kardashian, as well as tons of other extremely attractive women, despite looking like a tall, skinny chud. Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson said, like, I think it was Draymond Green or something. He was like, you look darker than usual. Was it because you were burned by the Suns? And the joke is because he was burned by the team, the Suns. And I like, that was funny. That took thought, you know? That was actually a creative joke with race being part of it, or at least one of the motivating parts of the joke. Like, that was tasteful. Bonsai tree, not so much. You know? They do roast the shit out of each other, though. I don't trust Pete with a 10-foot pole. Well, luckily, none of us will ever have to interact with him in person, ever. So, you don't have to. One of my classmates said that she used to have a crush on Pete Davidson. I don't know what he has about him. He's like the purple guy. Not the FNAF one. The purple man from Marvel. The one that was portrayed by David Tennant in the Jessica Jones show. The one who he has this aura. It's called aura, brah. That if he does things, people are immediately bend to his will. He has that. Pete Davidson has that. Not Thanos, not Thor. He's not purple. What are you talking about? No. Seth, why do you look Colombian? Italian. Close enough, though. I respect the effort. Can Twitchers please get a little gambling? Gambling? You know about with channel points? Do I need to, like, I could probably set up some sort of gambling with channel points. Channel points on Twitch confuse me. I never know how to utilize them. Someone donated $1.67. Thanks, Sam. It hasn't notified me of it yet. I made it so that anything above a penny notifies. So I don't know why it isn't notifying me of the $1.60 donation. I just looked up a pic. He looks like a Ken doll. He's so plastic. Well, I mean, like, wait, let me see. Do I have any... Most of the clips that I've seen of it are from TikTok, and trying to open TikTok on my browser is like trying to launch a missile to the moon. It is very difficult. For some reason, my computer starts sweating and speaking in moon runes, so I don't really do it very often. So I'm probably not going to try and pull up the clips at the moment, but I know they're a thing. Just know they're out there. Fish stream when? I actually need to get that goldfish a new home, desperately. This tank is too small for him, and he's growing, and I've heard that there is a pond in Pennsylvania that is a goldfish sanctuary. So I'm thinking about eventually getting this guy sealed up and taking him to Pennsylvania to the pond. Taking him to the farm up north. No, literally, though, there is a goldfish sanctuary because goldfish grow as much as the space you allow them to have. So putting them in a pond is kind of the most ethical way. Is it Savarino? Still, it is, yeah. I understand that reference. Scientists reportedly find that cannabis can kill hantavirus. All right, guys, we're going to be chiefing on that shit mad freaky style, just to clarify.
GTA 5 Casino Roulette. Let it ride.
Huh? Gonna put him in a retirement home for fish? No, I'm putting him in the big city. He grew up in a farm town, and I'm pushing him out to the big city. All right, he's gonna meet a wonderful wife. He's gonna have a wonderful time. Probably get eaten by a bigger goldfish, but like, you know, that's what we're out there for. I'm hoping he doesn't get eaten. Who did it? Who did it? Lucifer, thank you for the $1. Sav, I don't want to be an asshole during a charity stream, but my new album release day on most streaming platforms has 3 tracks about you. You're welcome, I guess. That's actually kind of cool. Jobot, do you mind if I... Is this like a time-dependent thing, or are you cool if I save it for the next stream? Because I might do some more music listening in a stream or two. Or next stream. I'm kind of Tomodachi lifed out, at least streaming-wise. I'm a little Tomodachi'd out. Maybe I take a break and come back to it later. So I might do some more just chatting. Do you hear about the potential end of HIV infections being closer than we think? I've not heard about that. I have heard that they're developing a potential cure for the beaties, the big beaties. It's going to be very hard to do, though. I don't see how they would even... I mean, the only way that you could cure type 1 diabetes, because type 1... If I see a single fucking number 1 in chat, I swear. The way type 1 works... compared to type 2. Type 2, by extension, is the one that people generally think about when they reference diabetes in a joke. Oh, don't eat too much sugar, you're going to get diabetes. That's type 2. Because the whole idea is every time you eat carbs or sugar, that's a lot of 1s. That's a 7. That's not even fucking related. But every time you eat sugar or carbs, because carbs turn into glucose, which is sugar in your system. Guys, we're learning. This is learning. Everyone, get your notepads out. This will be on the test later. So every time you eat something that has carbs or sugar, your pancreas produces insulin to then process that sugar into energy, which is then the energy you use to exist as a human being. That's why you need food to survive, because the food is then processed in your system into energy. I mean, there's also other things with food, like minerals, vitamins, necessary nutrients, like stuff your body will utilize in other parts, but energy-wise, that's what sugar is for, right? And so that's type 2 is when you consume so much sugar all the time that your pancreas produces so much insulin to process it that you gain an immunity to it. It's kind of like if you drink a lot of alcohol all the time. Bad analogy, but I'm going to run with it anyway. You don't get drunk as easy off of just a shot or two because your body is used to consuming more. The only downside is you don't just regain your immunity lose your immunity to insulin by stopping eating sugar. You have to actually now supplement yourself with extra insulin. So that's type 2. Type 1, and I'm not a doctor, so please don't, keep scribbling urgently. This is notes, important notes, and also I will say, hold up, where are they? Keys, jingling keys. So type 1, on the other hand, stop putting the number 1 in my chat. T1, on the other hand, is different. It's normally something you're born with and is passed down hereditarily. It's the whole idea that your pancreas, instead of making so much insulin you gain an immunity, it simply cannot make insulin. It's broken. I have a pancreas in my body that does nothing. I should get rid of it to cut weight. And so the whole idea is I was not born with type 1. T1. Again, if I see that, you don't even want to know. But, and so my thing is, my pancreas just one day stopped making insulin. Like it doesn't do it anymore. And there's a few reasons that we believe this could lead down to. Now, here's the thing, right? It all happened around COVID era. Now, I don't know. This is pseudoscience. This is me just yapping to yap. Everything we're gonna pause on the notes. Don't note this part down. This is not going to be on the test. There's a few theories that I have in my brain as to why I randomly just caused an organ of my body to stop working. Like, just one of them stopped. Could have been COVID. It could have. Because the thing is, it wasn't just me. There are multiple people in my hometown that randomly contracted T1D at the exact same time as me. And it was all around quarantine time. So, is it COVID? Is it... I hate doing fucking anti-vax shit, because I think people who are anti-vaccination are the reason, like, measles is making a comeback for measles part 2. But at the same time, is it because it was rushed during quarantine? Because it was rushed. Like, even if it works against the virus, it was rushed. Was it because of the rush of that? Is it because of the actual virus itself? I don't know. It could be none of those! But I got it, and multiple people around me also got it, and there's correlation, not necessarily causation, but it was weird. Is COVID worse than Epstein? Did I consider making that thumbnail? Yes. Was I going to do that for a charity stream? No. But, as I was saying, this is just something that I've thought about, because, like, multiple people in my hometown all had an organ that stopped working. That's weird. Yes, Lucifer, what's up? The disease is aligned to strike your pancreas? Yeah, exactly. Can you check the dono message? Yeah, I can check it. What's up? Maroon Way. Alright, let's see. What is it? You sent a Twitter link. I need you to check this out since it's Kendrick versus Drake related in 2026. Oh, God. Also, Sam Sickle said, I'm going to get a hot dog in a few. That's great. I'm proud of you, Sam. Drake addresses Kendrick Lamar's 1 a.m. in Albany. On 1 a.m. in Albany. What? To be the number one, you gotta lead the way, and to hold something over my head forever, you're still a couple feet away. Plot twist, the owl never sees the cage. The owl only wakes up to seize the day. What are you saying? That was not a good one, really. That you waited to release this album? That you didn't just drop this one sporadically? Talking about hiding the Bible, maybe y'all should read a page. Iced out crosses on they necks thinking Jesus saves. Well, even if he does, either way, N-word, either way, the blasphemy you talk, let me know that your amazing grace gonna be delayed. Bro, he's saying you're gonna go to hell? He's saying he's gonna go to hell for beefing with Drake for just being weird? Like, at the end of it all, that's why that's one of the things that irritates me. If you're anti-vax, please do your research. I'm not anti-vax. I'm not. I don't want to get mixed up with... That's the thing. That's why I was so worried about bringing that up even as a theory, because I don't want to be roped in with the anti-vax crowd. I got my vaccinations, and I did it voluntarily. I promise. No, I know how vaccines work. I understand the concept. I was just like, oh, maybe because it was rushed, it could have caused an issue. But I have no idea. I really just... It doesn't even make sense, because it is just antibodies. It's just a weaker version of the virus that you then use as a copy-paste to train your body how to fight the actual real thing. I understand that's how that works. But, well, let's talk about the Kendrick thing. You N-word should be ashamed. The fact that you had to bring those talks to get some decent plays. Goodness grace. Great. That's probably some, like, double entendre I don't recognize. God gonna wipe that little smug look right off your face. All you really did was cap, like, uppercase. That was a weak one. Dodge the truth. You still managed to finally get a hit. Then you get a hit that let you run a base. Edward saw you out at first. You let him, so you out at home now, just like a double play. So, what, he's still angry about this? He's still angry that he got fucking mollywopped? That's the thing. Okay, here's the thing that irritates me about the Kendrick beef. This is what I was about to talk about before I had the conversation about the vaccine. Is that one of the things that throws me off about the whole beef is that people have only remembered the hype moments and aura of the actual beef, like the certified lover boy, certified brodophile. When in reality, the whole point of the beef was never that Drake is a freak, right? And it was never about that. It was never about that in the first place. The whole goal, at least from what I've seen, as someone who's extensively looked into it, because it's something I find very interesting, is that Drake despite wrapping himself into communities that work into rap, black communities, like and stuff like that, he is a gentrified version of that style of music, essentially. The whole idea that he claims to be a part of a community that he was never even a part of in the first place, essentially at bare bones, before the word was even a word, or I guess before it was popular in its current iteration, Drake's LARPing. That's what Kendrick is claiming, is Drake is a cringe LARPer. And so, I feel like Drake is focusing way too much on the certified lover boy, certified bredophile part, when in reality, like, that was just a thing to, that was just a mic drop, essentially. That was never the entire goal of the message of the thing. It's that Drake is a fake human being. And even if, and that's the thing, right? At the end of the day, I think Drake makes good music. I think Kendrick makes good music. They're both extremely talented. That's why the beef was so intriguing. Is because it isn't like one is better than the other. It's that two are apples and oranges. Kendrick is a poet. He's a poet who makes music with meaning, and he's a storyteller. Drake makes club beats. He makes music that you can bump your head to. It is two very different things. I would not be in the club bumping Meet the Grams, but I also wouldn't be sitting and trying to hyper-analyze Drake's lyrics because he doesn't write that intricate of lyrics. He could on occasion, but that's not his forte. That's not what he does best. It is a hydrogen bomb versus hydrogen bomb. And that's the thing, right? I hear my friends always joke with me, like, talking about how they hate Kendrick, and it's because they like Drake and they know I like Kendrick. And I prefer Kendrick of the two. But it's because I just like music with a lot of meaning. I like depth. I like music that makes you think, and that every single listen, you learn something new about not just the music itself and the song itself, but the artist who made it. Drake makes good music. If I'm in the club with my friends and Drake comes on, yeah, I'm gonna fucking dance. That's what the music's for. I think it's an important important point to make. And so I wanted to get it out. I think that that's probably the best way to articulate my thoughts on it. It really is just hydrogen bomb versus hydrogen bomb. It's just that Kendrick thinks Drake is fake, and Drake doesn't even address that. And the thing is also, then you have Eminem, who would drop anyone. Hardcore disagree. Eminem is not in his prime. He's far from it. Eminem's most recent album was probably one of the weaker rap albums to have dropped in the past few years. I did not like Death of Slim Shady. I thought it was okay. I thought some of it was cool. I think the music video was intricate and referenced a lot of his prior works, but there's a reason he's referencing prior work and not making new bangers. It's because his prime is past. Eminem can rap fast. I think that Rap God did immeasurable damage to the rap community because it made people think that rapping fast is what makes artists good, when it's not. It's just hype, it's hype moments and aura. Like, Rap God's inherently not a good song. It's just a interesting song. It's intriguing. I feel like I shouldn't be listening to this discussion as I spend most of my time listening to Vocaloid and FNAF music. Dude, I listened to a whole bunch of bullshit as a kid. But you know what I did? I grew and learned. Found a vid by a small channel talking about how Nova Online was just exposed for being a dedicated fan of NSFW Age Player. And they want people to spread the word. Isn't Nova that weird fucking TikToker? I talked about him a while ago and everyone just got really uncomfortable. I don't even want to look at the guy, if it's who I think it is. I mean, in a sense that anyone who disses him or his daughter. I don't know. I mean, he did good against Machine Gun Kelly. I think that Eminem mollywopped Machine Gun Kelly, but Eminem could not stand a chance against, like, the Kendrick versus Drake beef. If Eminem was in this, modern Eminem at least, maybe older Eminem could have stood a chance, but modern Eminem, I don't think so. I think that he probably would have been reduced to ash if he was put in a fight against Drake and Kendrick, because they're a whole different monster when it comes to rap. It isn't about just, like, mood, not mod. What are we talking about? Huh? I feel like I would like Kendrick if I listened to him when I'm not in my harsh noise mood. I think that anyone should check out any music. I think music as a whole is a beautiful thing. I think that one of the greatest things a human being can do with their life is create out of passion. And that's one of the reasons I appreciate Kendrick so much, is because I feel like the music that he makes has such a depth to it that it is, by definition, art. And that's why I love it so much. Like, Drake, he makes art in a different way.
I'm a lyrical, miracle, spiritual individual.
What are you saying to me, Evan? That's not me. Get away. No, but at the end of it all, my whole point is, I like Kendrick. I think Kendrick won the beef. I think he had better music. I think he had better disses. And I think that Drake could have won the beef if he actually brought up any valid points. Drake missed a lot of possible mollywops for the shit like, dude, what was that bar? That Epstein angle was the shit that I expected. You were expecting him to call you a pedophile? That is not the diss you think it is. You expect people to assume that you're a predator? Wait, hold up. Maybe start with the man in the mirror for a minute. I don't know. What a strange thing to say. No, but yeah, literally, that's just all my thoughts. Or he's apparently too famous. Well, he is famous. He's probably one of the most famous rappers. He definitely outplays Kendrick on the field of notoriety. Like, more people know of Drake. I feel like it's not a hot take to say more people know of Drake than Kendrick. Probably not anymore. Ever since the beef, Kendrick's name has skyrocketed in popularity. But before the beef, I can confidently say Drake had a higher level of notoriety than Kendrick. I think Eminem only hits hard when he has a reason to rap rather than it has been an X amount of time. I think Eminem is great for either his earlier eras or in his modern day, a millennial audience. And that's not bad. Make music for your audience. You know who you appeal to, and you make it, and they appeal to it. Fucking go off. That's awesome. That's what you do. I just think that, like, Eminem, at least in his current iteration, and the current landscape of music, he can't really go back to, like, his Slim Shady era. Gonna cancel me, gonna Gen Z me, bruv. Literally, that bar alone made me cringe worse than any, like, AJR song ever could. Ever could have. Yeah, Gen Z's trying to what? Gen Z's trying to cancel Eminem? What's going on? No, that was a hilarious arc. And that's the thing. At the end of the day, all my takes are playful. It is all fun and games. It's not like these people are actually committing crimes or hurting people. It's just subjective takes on art. So if you like something that I say is bad, that is completely okay. That's the point of it. Not everyone has to like everything. That would be absolutely overstimulating if I liked every music ever. You know? So it really is just down to, I like to hyperanalyze and dig into these things, but it's just because it's a fixation of mine, and this specific music is a fixation. Eminem thinks he's in an edit. He thinks he's in a hype moments or edit. More or less, modern Eminem is meh, but is better when he's clapping back. Probably. I wonder if he could. Honestly, out of mere curiosity, I really do wonder if Eminem could stand a chance in a modern beef. Because I feel like in his current state, and this is a thing that happens with a lot. Hey, Raytax, we're just discussing shit. We're just talking. I feel like in the current state of a lot of artists that are, like, at the top, they, like, getting to that top, you have to be hungry. And to be hungry, you have to be good. Or to be good, you have to be hungry. They kind of come hand in hand. So you see people climb to the top. And once they get there, it's almost like there's nowhere left to go. And so as a result, they kind of just plateau or stagnate. Another example of this, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is a very talented, or was a very talented artist and musician, right? However, she's not a good person. We know that now. She's very openly a supporter of the Big Don. So it's like she hit the top justifiably through making very good music. And then all of a sudden she's like, what now? Oh, I know. Let me just be a fucking idiot. Let me just, like, whatever. You know, it's just so, yeah, was. Emphasis on was, precisely. Hey, Melanie, we're talking about music. What's the dono for? I'm new. So this dono is a charity stream I'm doing for a type 1 diabetes charity called Breakthrough T1D. I am type 1 diabetic, so I wanted to do, I do these like once a year to help out. I should do more than one a year, realistically. Get that one out of my fucking chat, I swear to God. How do you think Hatsune Miku would do in the Kendrick versus Drake beef? Asking all the real questions today, aren't we? I actually, when I was in New York, what was the timestamp on that whole thing? I might cut what I just did, that whole yap, into a video. That'd be fun. Maybe like a video for Still Severino. I don't know if it would warrant. I can do it on Severino. You know what? Severino needs an upload. You guys need to eat. I don't know what I would like even title it though. Like, what is the drive to even make this video in the first place? Maybe I'll talk about the fact that they're back. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, I was in the New York subway. I went to New York recently, and I was on the New York subway, and There was this little girl. She was like, I don't know, I'm not good at guessing ages, so I'm not even gonna try. But like this little girl and her mom, she came on the subway, like kitted out in the full Hatsune Miku drip. Like Hatsune Miku shirt, jacket, pants, shoes, holy shit, completely dripped out. And I was wearing my usual, my black round lens glasses that I wear literally everywhere. And I was sitting on the subway with my friends, and we're sitting and talking and just like bantering. And I like glance over at her, and we make eye contact, and she goes like, I like your glasses. Like she mouths out that she likes my glasses. And I was like, thank you. I thought that was so silly. I love interacting with people. And I thought that was very nice, very endearing. And as I walked off, like I looked off and just went, and she waved goodbye too. I was like, oh my God, I love good interactions with people like that. Especially just nice people. Because I know, like, kids are usually, I mean, justifiably scared to interact with a stranger. You should be. Like, strangers are fucking scary. But at the same time, like, you know, I'm not a scary stranger. I'm glad that someone saw me and considered me a friendly enough face to compliment my glasses. That was nice. Rare instance of a streamer behaving normally around children. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I'm normal. Because I like people my own age. It's not that hard. They were going to rob me. Yeah, Hatsune Miku girl was going to rob me, for sure. On God. Those glasses are letting remind me of Bo Burnham's Welcome to the Internet. Well, I had these first. I got these years ago. I was inspired by Matthew Murdock. Or more specifically, Charlie Cox, Matthew Murdock in the Netflix special. That show is one of my favorite Marvel projects of all time. And so I got them, and I wear them literally everywhere. And I get compliments literally everywhere because they're the coolest glasses ever, literally everywhere. Hey, stop. They're so good that I got a second pair. That's my second pair. I lost the first pair in Florida. They're at my friend's house. He's going to get them to me eventually. But I've changed a lot. In what way? It's Charlie Cox, Charlie Kirk's cooler brother? No. What? It's C-O-X, not C-O-C-K-S. You freak. That's awesome that we passed the dono goal. Thank you guys for helping pass the dono goal like early into stream, so we like get to lounge back a little bit for the rest of it. I've been very, and you said you wish you were braver to compliment people in public. I have been very explicit about making sure to compliment people when like as much as I can. Whenever I see someone who has a good interaction with me, or if they wave at me, I'll be like, or like if I see a jacket I like, I go out of my way to say I love your jacket. And it really is, like, scary. I get social anxiety. I do. I really do. It's a lot easier to look like I know what I'm doing when I'm talking to a machine. You're a camera. You look like a camera to me. What are you saying to me? Listen to JID. I love JID. I was listening to Surround Sound by JID on my way to 7-Eleven earlier to get this Monster Energy can. Not sponsored. But, what was I saying? Oh, so I figured out that a good way to practice social anxiety and being better about it is just complimenting people. If you see something you like, don't just think it in your head. Don't just be like, oh, I like that jacket. Be like, tell them. Tell them their jacket's dope. Tell them you love that jacket. It's a momentary interaction. It's not like you have to keep talking to them. That's the part that I suck at. If I can do great at an initial conversation. A hello, a how are you? I like this thing that you do. What do you do? What do I do? Stuff like that. The second that the conversation becomes more than that, I start to be like, what do I pull at? what do I talk about? I struggle with it so bad. But I try. I'm energetic right now. The fuck do I do? I can't jump around and scream because there are guests in the house. Help. Try whipping and nay-naying. You don't have to jump for that.
What do you think of the Overwatch skins in Fortnite?
The Overwatch skins in Fortnite? Well, the only thing I've seen of them so far, because I haven't been on Fortnite yet, is that they gave Tracer a... They unnerfed Tracer, is what I've heard. Stop objectifying video game characters, guys. Come on, guys. We're better than that. Anyway, as I was saying, Wizard in Space, thank you for the follow. I was...
Twin Towers, yeah, come on.
What? Wait, I saw a message I wanted to read. Shit, I was reading something. Stop. This is the first step I took to gaining some solid self-confidence. Yeah. For sure. My social anxiety is so high that I'm on meds that I don't feel emotions as much as I used to. So that's the thing. And I'm not trying to talk down on meds. Meds are absolutely extremely valuable, and if you are on medication or have considered being on medication to help you with something, don't skip the train. Try it, you know? I'm just like, I was brought up by a granola mom, so I always try and like fix my issues with non-medicative processes, which is a horrible habit. It's very bad for you. It takes ages to do anything right. I have horrible ADHD. I don't get anything done. But I love trying to develop coping mechanisms and skills to help with issues, to at least whittle away at an issue that I have. I should work on trying to get medication for things, but you know what I'm saying. It seems very overwhelming when it's full of messages and the dono overlay. Sorry. A lot going on, isn't it? I can't be in the stream for long. Sorry. I hope everyone has fun. All right, see you, Emo. Have a great one. The last time I back home, I met up with some friends and streamed. One of my friends showed up in a full Miku cosplay, and we ended up putting the hair on a mugshot mug. I could dim you a pic of the mug. Do that. That sounds hilarious. All right, see you, Melanie. Have a great one. What was I going to say, though? I was going to say something else. Someone called me an energetic moist critical.
People went in there, but they didn't come out. Not unlike your sister.
Hey, man, let's get off the sisters. Especially since I just got off of yours.
Okay. People are... Anyway. Someone called me an energetic voice critical. Whoever that was, you're beautiful. I think it was you, Geekatron. It might not have been, though. I don't want to improperly attribute a quote to someone. But thank you. That is a... I love that quote. I sent the bits dono before. It's the diva skin. I've seen pictures of them before. You are still sub, Gort. What was I talking about, though? I was talking about something else beforehand. It was you? Okay. He's so right, though. Would Hatsune Miku do well in a Kendrick versus Drake beef? No! At first, I answered the question jokingly, but you've asked more than once, so I'm assuming you actually meant that genuinely. No! What would she say? What would Hatsune Miku have to say to Kendrick and Drake? Especially since the beef all stems from LARPing as a member of the rap community, especially within black communities. What can Hatsune Miku say? She's a brobot. She is a blue-haired chud. Not really. No, she got nothing on them. What are you gonna do, sing at me? Also, don't forget to like stream. Don't forget to the like button. It'll make me really happy. My OCD got so bad that I couldn't sleep and lost weight tremendously due to being unable to eat more than a few bites. So medication literally saved your life. No, that's the thing. Metal Gremlin, I don't want to even for a picosecond come off like I'm down talking utilizing medication. I'm a stubborn asshole. In fact, honestly, medication would probably help me severely as well. And that's why I wanted to be very explicit about that and like never discount how medication can save people, because it saved countless people before. I'm literally just explaining my own personal situation as a stubborn idiot. Also, Major, I want to apologize to you specifically. It broke my heart when I ended that stream on Still Savarino after hitting 10K, and you were like, oh, bye, I guess. I was like, no! The bit of ending stream right away was funny, but now I feel bad. I felt so bad, genuinely. I was talking about it on the Twitch stream afterwards, because I was still live on Twitch after the stream ended. But yeah, am I from Venus? No, I'm from Jupiter because I got more stupider. Get that tattooed on your forehead. You didn't come off like it's condescending towards medicated folks. I was just sharing. Oh, wonderful. Okay, good. I just want to clear. I'm glad I didn't even need to clarify. But I'm also happy I did. Just for anyone who didn't pick it up. Medication just toned down my extremely generalized anxiety. It's really helped, but it's really difficult to socialize with people, for me at least. I still struggle with socializing. I struggle with ADHD. My basement's a fucking wreck right now. Like, it actually is. Like, it needs to be cleaned. I've spent days down here staring at the idea of cleaning and not doing it. And that's irritating as shit. It is. Go play some Roblox or something. See, funny you mentioned that, Eyesore. So the goal for today was going to be just chatting. Like, just talking about and yapping and doing whatever the fuck. But I have two things I want to start doing on these streams more. Because I want to start streaming more. And giving you guys something actually worthwhile to watch. I want to dive back into what I used to do, which was playing games that I can play with you guys. So not necessarily event streams. Like, I like the Backrooms event stream. We'll do more of those in the future. But also just, like, going live and playing on Hypixel. Going live and playing on Roblox with you guys. I played Nextbot Backroom shit. I forget what it's called. Like, the really, really popular one. It's like Blanks Nextbots or something. Like, someone's name. I did that the other day with my friends in the basement. Like, they were sitting at the couch, and I was just streaming it to the TV. And that was really fun. So I'd love to do that with you guys sometime. There's something else. Someone asked when is the next the Subnautica 2 stream. I don't know. It'll happen though. I played Subnautica 1 and it was one of the first full playthroughs I've ever done. So I need to do 2. I'll probably do it with friends though. If I'm gonna do the Subnautica 2 run, I want to do it with I want to grab my funniest friends. I want to do a genuine fun playthrough, kind of like how Mark does stuff with Bob and Wade. I could do stuff with my chat. It's possible, but I haven't done a stream just playing with my friends in a minute, on here at least. I've done it on Still Safarine on my second channel, but not on my main, and so I want to do it on my main. Get Jackbox? See, here's the problem with Jackbox. I have a problem with Jackbox. It's fun, it's funny, it's silly, goofy, whimsical, right? There is stream delay, and it's inconsistent from person to person, which would make the game very unfair for everyone playing. Never play Dead by Daylight games. It'll ruin your life. I used to be a Dead by Daylight fiend as a kid. I just got bored and stopped playing. No, but Jackbox is fun. I think Jackbox would be better for a, like, on my Discord, linked in the description, go join it, by the way, like, voice chat thing. That would work quite well, and we could totally do that. But for streams, Jackbox would be hard. Does that work? Is that a good, what's the word for when you come to a mutual understanding? What is that? A mutual understanding? Is that a good one? What is the word I was looking for? We'll have to figure that out. Eventually. It'll come to us. Agreement. I wasn't thinking agreement. I was thinking like compromise. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Death Fridge. Appreciate it. Those are the facts. Certain Jackbox games, not everyone is too keen to play, like Rap Robot Game. That one's better with friends in a voice chat. That's better with like when I watch streamers play that, they need to be in a voice call doing it. Otherwise, it's just, there's too many dead moments. There's so much dead air. Hella people said compromise. Thank you. Why does this cat look so angry? What did they do? Are they trying to call the birds? He said hi. 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 Oh my god. My nose is so full of snot and shit, and I can barely think. Cards Against Humanity? Online? That's a thing? Are you talking about Tabletop Simulator? What is this jit mumble rapping? It's still streaming. Stop calling me an it! I am not an object! No, I think that, honestly, at the end of the day, though, when it comes to playing with chat on stream, there's no snot in my nose. It's just stuffy. Like, genuinely, I think my nose is just, has inflammation because I've been blowing it so much. But when it comes to playing games on stream, I want to do, like, hands-on first-person games or third-person games. Like, card games and, like, stuff like Jackbox or Gartic Phone, that's much better in a voice chat. I've streamed it before. I've been there. I've done it. I don't like doing it on stream. It's just not something that I enjoy as much. But like same with Cards Against Humanity. We'll do some events in voice chat on my Discord soon. I promise. All right, it's gonna happen. It's always midnight when people are streaming because I have to be in Finland. How dare you be in Finland? Maxing. Fuck you. Its pronouns are he, him. Yeah, you know what? I like the spirit. You had the spirit. Subnautica 2 is at a peak of 453,000 players on Steam just an hour after its release. It released today. W speed. We'll have to do that soon. React to this? What is this? No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to listen to this. This isn't my vibe. I'm gonna have like, I'm gonna be red in the face, embarrassed listening to this the whole time. See, I guess I have to fight the stigma, right? Because I was brought up as a kid who, like, when I saw some anime stuff, I would like, I was a edgy high schooler, so I was a mean asshole. But like, even now, and I see something like this, it's hard to appetize. It's hard to like voluntarily click on it and hit play. It's just not my thing. I don't like being a hater, though. I don't like being a hater. Hater, pumpkinator. Smash? It's a PNG. You aren't smashing a damn thing except your phone screen. All right? Be realistic. Son Verino. Dude, I have to, oh my god. I have to talk about something. I have to talk about something very quickly. Has anyone seen the release of the game Mixtape? Has anyone heard? Does that name resonate? Ring a bell with anybody? Jingling keys, stay alert. Anyone heard about Mixtape? This game looks like ass. This game looks like poop out the shit butt. So I've heard various things about it, but the way that Mixtape works, at least like when the game got popular, I'm trying to find like a clip of the game. Son, I'm lying. Mixtape's funded by Oracle. So funny you say that. I'm gonna bring that up in a second. My nose is so crusty and fucked up right now because I've been blowing it all day. Ew! Why is there a make-out minigame in this game? It sucks, dude. I hate you. Like, look at this, dude. This is gameplay. This is gameplay. Not a cutscene. This is gameplay. Why have I liked it? Oh, because it's someone making fun of it. This is also a take that I share. Mixtape is a game made by someone who didn't have friends who really wish they had friends and made this game on what they thought a friend group was like. One thing that pisses me off about this whole fucking clip is there is not a single time where they beat their head on the beat. Because whoever's playing this is smashing the fucking keyboard like they're having a mental breakdown. How offbeat can you be? Cheeseburger. Get the girl a cheeseburger. Oh my god. Cheeseburger. Dude, that soda's gonna fucking explode. Are they seizing? Do they need medical attention? Also, who the fuck is flashing their headlights like this? Genuinely. Who is doing this? Who is actually, like... Not only are you harming the car, you're pissing off everyone. Also, this part pisses me off too. Hi, Brandon. How do you drive the car out the window, by the way? Dude, if you are in your car spamming your horn for shits and giggles, I'm T-boning you. I'm running you over. You better not, okay? That's all I'm saying. The only time it's funny to spam your horn, and I've done this once and I got my friend pulled over doing it, is when I was driving behind him and he was at a red light. And the second the light turned green, I laid on the horn. And then we pulled out, and he got pulled over for it. Sorry, Ryan. I apologize. But anyway, let me finish this. Stop! And then this clip. This is the clip that pissed me off so much. Wait.
Maybe the beginnings of my wicked ways. 'Cause I'm angry and I'm wired and I'm fixing for a whole lot of trouble. You make me stay here.
Who at the Vine Boobs?
The whole fucking place down.
See? This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't beat up your child enough.
What did she say? This is what happens when you don't beat up your child enough? Excuse me? So what I've heard is this game is also like one of those things where like literally there's no losing. Like all you do is just like you play the game and it just plays itself essentially. But what I found very interesting, you know how earlier I made a joke about how it's like someone who never had friends, what they imagine having friends is like? Well, not only do they not know how to wind up a genuine actual tape, because that's not how you do it, but also this was funded by the daughter of Mr. Ellison, owner of Oracle. His daughter, his kin, she is the main funder of this game. So the game is made by a billionaire. Ass. Spiritually Israeli? It's just not good, right? It's just actual ass out the butt. Who would have thought? Honestly, I almost, like, gasped earlier today when I saw a fork in my kitchen. I'm feeling about the same right now. It's genuinely, it's shocking. Which game we're talking about? Mixtape. Oracle has Israel ties? Yeah, that's why I said the last part. Genuinely shocking stuff. This is a charity stream. What am I saying, bro? I'm actually fixing for trouble. I'm genuinely just making an issue. Top 1 Brazilian games. Leave them alone, bro. Alright, let me see. Sav, read the recent bit messages. I wish there was a way to, like, summarize. Mixtapes like if Life is Strange was made by AI, prompted someone who has never seen a friendship outside Stranger Things Season 1. And the tongue-kissing games between minors. Yeah, that too. Isn't that... Well, they're billionaires. Like, them messing with minors, that's like forking kitchen. Oh, you need to calm down. This is a charity stream. Can we be normal? Please. Oh, my gosh. Please. Can you do a Fortnite dance? No, I don't have legs. That's actually the best way to put it. Mixtape was published by the billionaire, not made by it, by the way. Yeah, exactly. True. Not made by. But, you know, if they're publishing it, I would not be shocked if there is a, you know, a hand in it, in play here. Sev, when's the co-op version of Fears to Fathom you playing? Who you're playing it with? Probably Austin. Austin's my go-to with a second in games.
Just take a look at their website.
Sam, it's a bit hard to explain about the Oracle thing because besides the really obvious things, because look at their website. Let's look at their website. How are they? What? How does she do this? Is this allowed? I'm not accepting your cookies, you chud. Silent Hill. How many games did they made Stray? No, I liked Stray. Huh? How can they go from making a game like Stray to Mixtape? How does that happen? Hi, Grandma. We were just talking about how bad Mixtape was. Interesting. Austinism? No, that's... No, Austin. Into the Spider-Verse ass lag. Well, not lag. It's just Into the Spider-Verse ass frame rate. It's 24 frames per second. Or it's like animated in 2s, I think is the phrase. What's wrong with Oracle? I'm just out of the loop. They're one of those... I believe Oracle's whole lore is they are one of those like surveillance state companies. It's kind of like Palantir sort of thing, where they just gather data and have information on you. You know that Palantir, fun fact, has a, at minimum, 20-page long document on each and every person. Period. Every person. I would argue mine's probably more than 20 pages at this point. I have made myself a very notable individual online. But everyone has a 20-page article or write-up about them. So none of y'all are safe. All in Palantir. Yeah, they like to keep notes. And this is why I care about my privacy. Very weird. Yeah, no. Very weird. My take on Mixtape is it would have been better as a movie or something. Yeah, I think they probably could have been an interesting show. I think it could have done an interesting show. Because it's visually not ass. I think visually it looks all right. Is it cringy? Yeah. There's probably a crowd for that, though. And I'm pretty sure they could have probably appealed to them via a show. But I feel like the game, making it a game, the gamer community specifically is ruthless. And probably tore this game to shreds. What do you mean there's a 20-page thing, yummy? Like government? They're bigger than government. Palantir is like the government if the government had money. Everything else is still in line, but the government if the government had money. When you stop the show thing and make a movie. All right, let's be real, though. We don't want to make a movie out of everything. Some things work as a show. Like, some things would have been better as a movie. Moon Knight, I would have preferred if Moon Knight was a movie over a show. I think the show, it made it kind of weak, making it not a movie. But, like, what else worked as a show? Daredevil. Couldn't have been a movie. Not in a million years. Every episode's an hour long. It would have to be like a 10-hour movie for a season. So, you know, like, some shows work. Who did it? Who did it? Super Bubbly Soda, thank you for the $10. Wait, is there a message attached to that? I have to read I'm in love with the villainess. Isn't that some Yuri? Stop it. Moon Knight. Oh, season 2 coming never. Literally. I think Moon Knight suffered from one big issue, which was that they did the whole. They had the Marvel curse of show starts off amazing, has very creative concepts and interesting characters, and then it falls down the wait, but we need to have a CGI kaiju battle at the end, and it's like, did you though? Could you have sorted this out differently? Probably. I don't know. I think the show would have been interesting since it was a very down-to-earth show the whole time, maintaining that down-to-earth look. Look at the Steam page for Mixtape and how it got 10s and 9s for reviews, including IGN and GameSpot. Well, it's made by, or not made by, it's been published by a billionaire, so it makes sense that they rated it so high. I mean, how else are they going to get money? My goat sadly washed show. My goat sadly washed show. W episodes 1 and 5. What are you talking about? Daredevil? I like Born Again. I think Born Again was a great show. Wait, let me see. Let's see the reviews of Mixtape. It's already on sale. It's already $2 off. Let's see. 10 IGN, 10 Gaming Trend, 10 VGC, 10... Dude, so we're just fucking lying? 10 Xbox, 10 Day 1? Who are you? Very positive. You're on crack. Game's biggest mistake was getting 100s. I keep writing and deleting the review over and over to explain this game to people. You have to talk about everything except the game itself. Everyone who came here already thinking negatively because the social media will probably scroll straight down to the comment section I left open below without even reading. Ah! Okay, moving on. I was not old enough to play Life is Strange. I was not born to experience the 80s. I had not played a game which made me feel a feeling that I had never felt before playing any video game that touched my core. And this made me realize, that's definitely where you put that my young adult years are running out and that I have to go do what I can to make the most of it while it lasts. You're in for a rude awakening. This is not what friends are like. While being carefree and enjoying the tunes of long music past. Tonight, I just played that game. What, you're saying this is... You're saying this is a good supplement for friends? Is that what you're saying? Wait. What? I genuinely think I might like this game. I love lists. What do you mean lists? What are you talking about? Why are you guys saying my ears? What did I do? Did something happen? Ah, wait. Test. Is there another mic on right now? Is something playing that's loud? Okay, no.
Scroll up on the Steam page.
Scroll up on the Steam page? What about it? I peaked my mic? Oh. MB. Sorry. Jeez, I'll keep a nice monotone voice. Let's go moist critical mode. Alright.
They got a graphic showing their ratings.
LARP! LARP! Absolutely not. Dude. What are you talking about, bro? What do you mean, bro? You have more accolades than a fucking 5-star general. There's no way this is true. Actual LARP. Okay, wait. 10 out of 10 game from Palantir. Did it say that? IGN, DualShockers, Indie Informer, CG Magazine, Game Trend, Gaming Net, Insider Gaming, Korean Hub. What are you saying? Yeah, it's going to sweep at the Game Awards. I'm going to never watch them again. Use a Potion, Video Game Chronicles, Voxel, Well Played, Xbox Tavern. Dude, this is the most bought out. Dude, if this wins Game of the Year, I swear to God. This shouldn't even be in the running for Game of the Year. It's not a game. It's a show. Oh, hold up. All the cushiest nostalgic vibes of Life is Strange and Lost Records with a banging soundtrack and likable characters. Huh? Gameplay is varied and switches up wonderfully. At one point, you're hanging out in the quintessential 90s teenager den, and the next you're going downhill full speed in a shopping cart. The game is a vibe of the highest caliber. These people have all never had actual friends. Is this the only supplement for friends? Should have been an animated movie or TV show. Even then, it seems weak. Your tummy hurt? Well, have you tried not doing that? This game was a pretty nice $20 with 3 hours of story. Maybe a bit much. 3 hours of story, maybe a bit much. That's a movie. That's a single movie. People are complaining about, what was it, Subnautica not having 200 hours or something? I don't know if it was Subnautica. Some other game that's, like, being announced is, like, not going to have 200 hours. 3 hours? Are you serious? $20 for that? That's a movie. I could go to a movie and watch something valuable. 3 hours like 2 movies? I don't know. A lot of movies recently have been like the 2 hour, 30-minute mark. And bordering towards 3 hours. It's like shitty anime spin-off games with more story. Yeah, exactly. Subnautica 2 is $30. Yeah, and probably way more gameplay. Not a 10 out of 10 game. It's a simple slice of life game. Hella cringe most of the time, but IGN mad tripping for 10 out of 10. Props to the game devs for a different pace type game. It's one of those play it once sort of experiences, mainly a brain dead cozy story.
Silk Song is $20.
Yeah, probably more gameplay too. Not gonna hate on it, but I give it at least a 6 out of 10. Nice little niche game, that's all. Slater carried the plot. Okay, this seems like the only human reaction so far. This seems like the only person that said something. What are the most liked reviews? Can you do it by like most helpful? Wait, no, can I do like most liked or whatever? Most helpful, most recent, friend items funny. What's funny? Holy shit, bro. They're actually writing fucking documentary scripts. Dude, no! 5 friends want this game. Why? On purpose? Why? Oh, God.
Check out the mugshot mug pics I sent.
The mugshot mug pics? Let me see. What'd you send? Oh, you sent them on Discord? Let me see. What the fuck? That's... Oh, I see. Peter Miku mugshot mug reaction. That's pretty funny. Okay. No, yeah, people, someone, I think it was Lopez, my friend, he came to me talking about how he's like, oh, this seems like another, like, skate game. Because that was the clip, I saw someone skating. And I was like, a skate game animated in 2s? That's kind of cool. But it seems like that skating is, like, the least of the game. Watch out, there's a fire behind you. Ah! Ah! You know what I'm saying? Let's see, what are the most popular today? I want to see if they haven't quelled... Look at this, dude. Most popular today is all negative. It's all negative. It's crazy. Product refunded, let's see. Besides the nice atmospheric moments and licensed soundtrack, when you're getting is an interactive movie with minimal mechanical depth. Light on both gameplay and narrative substance. The characters feel shallow, and the coming-of-age story it's trying to tell doesn't have proper emotional beats. They don't build any emotional foundation right from the get-go, and you feel disconnected with the characters. You'll skate a little and wander through the dreamlight vignettes. None of it feels meaningfully interactive. It's just a purposeless flavor. The music is the strongest element by far, with tracks from Joy Division, The Cure, and Iggy Pop doing most of the emotional heavy lifting. The writing can't quite manage on its own. When the song fits the moment, it works, but most of the time it doesn't. And you're left watching 3 teenagers do mildly rebellious things with very little reason to care about them at all. Or to care about any of them. Interesting. I like the way that one was worded. I don't get it, how you're so glamorous. I'm glamorous? I look like I'm homeless right now. I need a shave. There's a hair. I'm getting a haircut in a few days. What day is it? In 6 days, I'm getting a haircut. I'm shaving the sides off. I'm going to shave the sides off and going back to, like, my mullet look. I don't know why I've been fiddling with my keys all stream. I'm going to stop. I need something to fiddle with all stream. I always have a little, like, gadget or doodad in my hands of some sort. Where's my... Dude, guess what I found recently? Dude, guess what I found recently? A fucking fidget spinner. 2016's back, baby. You know what? Not only is 2016 back, stay here for a minute. Stay here for one tad of a second. All right? Hoverboard. Hoverboard. Dude. I forgot how much I love this thing. Twerk? This is the most you get, dude. This is the most you get. A little bit of ass in your face. What does it tune into? Hoverboard. Alright. Dude, look at this thing. Turn around when you cough. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I take the cough back. Thank you. Diabetes took away his legs. I can actually do that. I can't be this jokingly freaky man. I have a girlfriend too. And I'm out here twerking on stream, bro. She understands. LARPing as a game. ChatGPT mini game slop biggest industry plan of all time. Tonguing was the only good part. Excuse me? Dude, also the game being 3 hours when 2 hours is as long as it takes to refund the game. Fuck you. You know what? You know what? Freak you, buddy. How about that? You think you're tough. You think you're tough shit? Trying to convince me to not return your game. I want those 20 bucks back. Give me that shit. I'm gonna speedrun it. LARPing is a Savarino viewer. You are a Savarino viewer. You've been in multiple many streams. How is he speedrunning diabetes? I have it. I got it. I already beat it. It's right here. I have a Libre in my arm. Tells me my blood sugar. What is my blood sugar right now? It's probably too high. I had some pretzels before stream. Ah! It's going high fast! Guys, this is a learning moment. I'm gonna dose insulin live, guys. The art style looks like Hello Neighbor. Hello, I'm your neighbor. No, I'm not singing that shit. Oh my god, dude. I heard it once. Ever. And I can't get it on my fucking head. Hold up. I'm doing insulin. Guys, I'm doing drugs on stream. Just kidding. Insulin is a hormone? You have it in your body. You make it for free. I just have to put it in my body. We're doing the same thing, okay? You're doing it too, to be fair. Not doing steroids.
Sav, please check out the link I sent you after her done.
Michael Jackson's father does not look like Hello Neighbor. Stop looking. Dude, if someone's gonna bot me, because someone bot followed me earlier. If someone's gonna bot follow me, can you at least bot donate as well? That'd be cool. I love my discomfort streamer. Oh god. Said, watch out, the fire behind you. Run before you start burn maxing. It's okay. The fire is my friend. We've made peace together. We're best friends. We talked about it. We've talked it out. You know what else I've been considering doing recently? I've been considering as a way to die maxing. Yeah, I've been considering as a way to make my VODs on stream because hi Sav, it's me again. Can you please check out the link I sent you many times? I keep getting ignored. Well, wait, if you're sending it in chat, it's getting auto deleted because it always chat has like this auto mod shit. I can't even turn it off unless you're talking about in Discord DMs. But I'm gonna talk about a thing in a second. Something I want to talk about. Okay, let me talk about this real quick. Heartwarming, the streamer has no pancreas. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I want to work on making these VODs, like the streams on YouTube specifically, on my main channel, more rewatchable. I want to make it so people can go and watch it like it's a podcast. And as a result, I can't make them too long. And so I'm thinking, as a, you ate my pancreas, I understand that reference. I'm thinking as a thing to change things up moving forward, I might shorten YouTube streams a little bit. And then, as a result, to give Twitch a little bit of extra love because I feel like the site is forgetting that I exist and has been low-key, like systematically removing me from the algorithm, is I might just bring people over to Twitch to continue the party. Thoughts? Do a little after party on Twitch and end the stream on YouTube sometimes. Because I wanna make it so that like YouTube streams maybe start doing like below 2 hours. But I can still do 2 hours. I won't use Twitch ever. F you. I don't like Twitch either, dude. I love my Twitch chat. You guys watching me right now, you're wonderful, right? I love you guys. I fucking hate the website, the purple website. They hate me. They don't respect me at all, and as a result, I don't respect them. That's kind of the big issue that I run with. Is like I want to exist on the website, but bro, they hate me. What's a Twitch? That's a great question. And also, this is something I was just coming up with just now. This is like something I've just been formulating. Because honestly, realistically, more often than not, when I first time, when I have ideas, I usually think out loud, and then I like to hear thoughts on it. I could do after parties on Still Savarino. That's also an idea. Do like because I can literally press a button, and I'll be live on my second channel within moments. Palantir's Arasaka, Blackstone is Militech, Oracle's Sofoil. Is this true? I like that. I like that analogy. This man's purple for an amazing reason. That's true. I am actually. That's true. Get these mana true. Dude, just stream on Mixer. Dude, you're so right. I'll stream on Kick alongside the likes of Chud the Builder. Dude, do you guys hear about Chud the Builder? Do you guys know that lore? I was kind of reluctant to talk about it on stream because it's like kind of awful, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway for a second. What is it? I love how BlackRock is buying YouTube channels and doesn't have to disclose it. They're not buying shit from me. This is a private channel. I do this on YouTube not for money, but because I love doing it. But what I was saying was, so there's this guy named, and this is just more news, keeping you guys caught up. This guy named Chud the Builder, and he goes live on Kick, and what he does is he goes around, walks around in public, calls black people slurs, he makes fun of them, he pushes them around, and recently I saw one clip where he called a black dude the N-word over and over again until the black dude reached for the guy's pepper spray, and then he pepper sprayed the shit out of him, and then just yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday, very recently, dye it and your facial hair black and start wearing white t-shirts. Yeah, moist, very, very moist of me. And what happened was he just yesterday or a day before that, he pissed off some black dude. He said he was chimping out. That was the phrase he used, and then pulled a gun on him and shot that dude and himself. He shot himself. You dumbass. So now, the guy he shot is fine. He's in the hospital. He's been recovering. Meanwhile, Chud the Builder has been arrested for attempted murder and is in the hospital because he shot himself. He actually, literally, best possible ending. Aside from maybe the guy not being shot and him just shooting himself in the leg. But, like, he shot himself! How dumb can you be? He's in the part, like, he's associating with the racist asshole chuds who love guns. And he can't even use a gun! How do you do that? That's hilarious! Dude, it's awesome. Like, it's not awesome. It's horrible that it even happened, right? But I can't help but think it's really funny that he shot himself! Like, come on, bro. Music's very fitting. It actually is. The music I'm using is Weather Channel Vaporwave. I've been using that a lot recently. I'm going to run this stream with it, and I'm going to see if they copyright claim me, and if they don't, I might make this my main music in the future. But yeah. The wind whistles through his ears. Yeah, smooth brain, no ridges. On God. And now he's going to jail, or at least going to be on trial and set to spend a ton of money. Sav, you sent me a CNN article. What's this? Live streamer known for posting racist content faces attempted murder charge after shooting outside courthouse. Yeah, that's it. That's the story. Is the guy. Look at him. Dumb Chud. Literally, his name is Chud the Builder. A live streamer known for posting controversial videos using racial slurs towards black people and other minorities is facing multiple charges. Dude, what an a non-creative medium. Like, being a hateful, racist asshole, like, is that not worn out at this point? Like, hasn't, like, Aiden Ross and Asmongold already, like, ran that into the ground? What does this guy think he's doing? Dude, he burnt out fast. I theorized this! I made a video on Still Severino about this type of content and how people who do this are gonna blow up in the scene, burn out fast, and then vanish or go to prison. Look what's happening. Not only is he gonna go to prison, he shot himself! He literally, this is exactly what I said was going to happen. Like, bar for bar, that's awesome. God. Karma's real, and this is it. By the way, this man has a child, and his baby mama said she's going to change the surname of the kid. That, too. She's changing the name of the kid to not be associated with him. He's losing his whole family, and he shot himself. Because he's a horrible person. And you know what that also reinforces? A take that I've said from the beginning of time and will continue to say until the end of it, is that people, humanity, is innately good. There are innately good people out there, because when there are people like this who pop out of the woodwork and do insane shit, people fight back. People retort. People change the surname of their child to unassociate with them. Kamlu, thank you for the $55 donation to the charity. Thank you so much. You are beautiful. We're at $182. That's amazing. But literally, this story, it blows my mind. But it also makes me, it restores a level of hope in humanity to me. That regardless of the annoying asshole chuds that come out of the woodwork trying to get popular off of hate, we will always be there to remind them that that is not the default. And that is wrong. It is an absolute deviation from the norm, being a hateful asshole. What's the charity for? So it is a charity called Breakthrough T1D. It is for diabetics, including myself. The whole idea is they're helping donate and work towards a cure. Every year they have a bunch of streamers stream games made by diabetic people and shit like that. But I specifically requested that I do a just chatting stream because I think that that is what I do best. And so here we are doing that. You know what I'm saying? My mom never changed my surname when my dad went to jail, and it pisses me off. Well, I think your dad, I mean, to be fair, it depends what he went to jail for, and also, I don't know your personal situation. But I would not be, like, this guy is a very special case, Chud the Builder. Like, he became notoriously popular, notorious, I guess is the right word for it, off of just being a racist fool, and got exactly what came to him. Great chatter, thank you, I appreciate it. I try to be a good chatter. That's what I like to do. I like talking. I like yapping. But at the same time, I am coming to, like, the end of all the things that I wanted to talk about on stream today. I almost didn't talk about the Chud the Builder thing because of the fact that this is a charity stream. But I'm probably going to run it a little more. We'll do a little more chatting, see if there's anything else to talk about, and then we'll probably let things wither. Maybe what I'll do is I might move the party to Twitch just a little extra stream time. But for now, I'm going to keep chilling. I just joined what's happening. A little bit of yapping, a little bit of chilling, a little bit of vibing. It's a charity stream. Getting some money for type 1 diabetics. Hit me up when you need actual Roblox games. Oh, trust me, we're going to do some actual Roblox games. My thoughts are, and also whoever said it in chat earlier, yes, it was Nico's next bot that I played. Check this out. Hold on, I don't want to do reaction content right now. We'll check it out sometime, but today I'm on a roll. I want to keep talking about what I'm talking about. Yap what I yap. Thank you. It has been going well so far. We've already almost doubled our donation goal. So, it's been wonderful. Dude, I did Natural Disaster Survival Simulator last night, and some of my chat members joined in. I saw Grandma joined in. What was the other girl's name? Caroline? Carol? Something like that. Joined in. A few other people did. Someone joined in, and by the way, I don't have the ability to chat in Roblox because I'm not giving them my ID. So if you ever come up to me in game and talk to me and say hi, and I don't say anything back, nothing against you guys. I promise. I'm not giving you the silent treatment. I'm simply giving Roblox the silent treatment by not giving them my ID. Carol the gay one. Probably. Knowing my community? Likely. You chatted last night. I know. I figured out that I could chat in that game specifically. I don't know how, but I did a little bit of chatting. Hey, who's gonna stop me? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna stop me from doing a little bit of yapping in the chat? It's not like I'm a freak. You mean Tylenol Jones? Is it Tylenol Jones? Is that who it was? Because her name in Roblox was like Caroline. It was a C name. It was a C name, and I forget whom specifically, but I added them earlier. Why am I squished? Why am I squished in my general chat? What happened here? By the way, general chat. Speaking of general chat, Carol, thank you, Grandma. By the way, speaking of general chat, Discord is a server that is a server hosting website that you can communicate with me on and join the server of. You can join it. It's one of the coolest servers of all time, one of the best servers. You didn't hear from me. You heard it from anyone else today. Whatever. Ask anybody. They'll say it as well. You can do ! Discord and chat in the Twitch stream, or check the description in the YouTube stream, and you can join at any time. You can leave anytime, come back anytime. It's a revolving door. Feel free to join. Yeah, do that thing. Be quiet, my server better. Be quiet, no stop, promote mine better. Dude, they made a GIF already. That's a GIF already? Sorry, I blew someone's eardrums out. My Roblox is Savarino YT. That's what it should be, at least. Savarino. That's true. Ugh. Sav, will Think Tank ever get love ever again on your streams? Yes, I haven't. I have 2 notifications in Think Tank. That's because I got a really good recommendation from Mallory. I forgot someone's name. Melody? It was Melody. A really good recommendation from Melody and someone else, and I haven't read them yet, and they're really long, and so I'm taking a minute before I actually check them because I want to give them the proper validation that they deserve. But, as well, I don't want to overload stream with too many things at once. Because we've talked about a lot today. We got a lot done. I had a very, very nice time yapping about the Kendrick and Drake stuff, which I got to... Someone remind me to cut that down. I want that to become a video, either on Still Savarino or... You know what? I should just stop caring so much about making sure every video on Savarino is a masterpiece. I should just drop something. I haven't uploaded in 2 months. I need to just put something out. I'm sorry. I've been getting some stage fright, okay? Excuse me, princess. Heard about the LD player thing? They're recording your gameplay and stealing your game accounts. Don't do that. I like having game accounts. Sev always is bad with names, or is dementia catching up with him? No. Today is a special occasion in a bad way. I've had brain fog all day. I've had horrible allergies. My car outside is yellow. And I didn't buy it that way. It's covered in pollen because the flowers are nutting in immense quantities this year. And as a result, my allergies to said nut are causing it to be difficult for me to walk outside without dying. All right? Hear about the canvas hack? Yes, I actually recorded a video about that and then didn't post it. Because it was technically a 2-parter video. If you go on Still Savarino, my second channel, which, by the way, do enough people know about Still Savarino? Do we have Still Savarino gnowers in chat at all? I posted a video where me and my friends did the lying game, where we would, if you lie, you're right. Like, you ask someone a question, if they answer it incorrectly, they win. If you answer it right, you hit them with a pillow. And in that video, we also talk about the canvas hack, but I didn't include it because I didn't want to bloat the video with 2 things. Because I like giving people, like, I like to just give them exactly what they expect when they're going into a video. But yes, the canvas hack was pretty crazy. My poor friend who was getting a master's degree using Canvas. It was like, I can't do my exam. Shit. I thought Still Savarino was a different person. Yeah, this guy is a completely different guy. Still Savarino. I upload every single day on this channel about various things. You should go subscribe to it. We just hit 10,000. And we're about to hit 1 million overall views. We are. Holy shit. That's awesome. Who just donated? Deathford taking with a $3.81. You're wonderful. You're wondiferous. Hold up. There are notes that are usually on these donations. Let me make sure that they're there. I use Google Classroom. Well, Google Classroom, Canvas is a college thing. I didn't use Canvas in college. I used Blackboard because I went to a college that didn't use Canvas. So there are different websites you can use, but Google Classroom is not a college level thing because like Canvas and Blackboard, it isn't just like you turn in work or organize your class there. It's like this is where all the grading is. It's where all the like it's built. It's baked into the infrastructure of the actual college. Like teachers will use Google Classroom for its own individual thing, but Canvas and Blackboard are much more intricate than something as simple as Google. Google Classroom. Yeah, fucking yeah. Why can't I see the notes people have put on the donation? I always love the Still Severino thing at the beginning because it always sounds like you're reassuring us that you're not an imposter or something. I love it too. I thought that naming myself Still Severino was perfect. It allowed for a perfect intro. All right, Calm Luke said, we love Severino. Major donated 15. Did I miss that? Major, thank you for the 15. Oh my God. Said, wanted to contribute the most I could. Thank you so much. And Deathford contributed $3.81. Said, the last little push. Also, I need to know, did you see the creepypasta edit I made of your tattoo video? Wait, I think I did. Did you at me in it? Because I always check my ats. I probably did. I didn't use Canvas because I went to a college that didn't use Canvas. What is wrong with that quote? That's exactly what I did. I used Blackboard. And also, yeah, we've doubled the goal. We're at 200 out of 100. I'm so happy. Last year, when we did this, I didn't even make it to the goal of 100. It's also because I played a game, and gaming streams don't do as well because, for some reason, you guys like looking at my stupid, ugly mug when I talk about shit. That's what I do best. I yap. I talk my ass off. That's what we're here for. I like gaming too. However, when it comes down to it, sitting down and talking, while it is strenuous and hard sometimes, I love doing it. I really do. I like your ring. This one, I have two of them. I have my high school class ring, and I have my grandfather's wedding ring. He passed away when I was 2 years old, and I found it in a jewelry box in my bedroom. And it has my grandmother and grandfather's initials engraved in it. The grandmother being the one that passed away just a year and a half ago. Class rings are a scam. Hey, how about this? Scam this. Dude, class rings, maybe they're a scam for some people, but I went to a high school that is very, very tightly knit. Like, I know a lot of people talk about their high school experience, like, oh, my high school, I don't want anyone from my high school to see me now. But no, me, with my high school, they had a saying at my high school. They had a saying at my high school that was brothers for life, because it was an all-boys high school. And they were not lying. I am still friends with my entire graduating class, and I still contact them all the time. So yeah, I'm going to wear my class ring, because they all do. It is a class of a bunch of people who are all still friends to this day. That's how I met Ryan, the bassist of the Overlook and Daydreamers, the person I talk about and have on stream multiple times. That's how I met Sino, Austin, who I have on stream all the time. That's how I met Brandon. He's bald. That's how I met, who else would you guys know off the top of your heads? A lot of them are people I hang out with off stream or don't put a camera in their face because I feel bad putting a camera in some people's faces. But culty, not going to lie. Well, yeah, it was a Catholic high school, so it bordered on culty. But, like, this wasn't a culty thing. Like, it wasn't like the kind of Catholic high school where they're freaks and, like, try to make you pray the gay away or something. Like, there are openly gay people at that high school, and the teachers and staff are okay with it because that's how things should be. It is if anything, a progressive, despite its, like, religious connotation, still a progressive school. And I think that is wonderful. Right? I think that's nice. And I think that cancels out the cultiness. You got 18 hours of sleep? What the hell? Can you donate an hour or two? To me? Please? You graduated from high school and college, yes. Boy, what is up? Are you dying or something? Been there, done that. Yeah, I'm diabetic. Of beaties, yeah. I probably have to go in a sec. Peak stream, by the way. Thank you so much, Ethically. Ethically Source Stupidity, by the way, is a hilarious username. Did you hear about the GameStop trying to big 56 bill to buy eBay? GameStop has 56 billion to spend? LARP! They do not have that money. Absolutely no. Epic, thank you for the Prime. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you have a Prime sub and you don't want to use it, I'll hold it for you. I'll keep it warm. I don't know. I'll just say it. You know what I'm saying? I like watching your videos. Hi, Shawless. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to stream. Hi, welcome. I got 4 hours and had the most important state test for my education this morning. Was it okay? Did you do well? See GameStop CEO's interview? Will that be one of the last things to do today? Maybe. Wait. What do you mean GameStop CEO interview? What was this? It was posted 10 days ago? Is this real? Wait. Absolutely, I'm watching this. What is this? All right, GameStop CEO, CNBC, full interview. Run it. What is this?
The big deal news of the day, GameStop offering to buy eBay for $56 billion. The stocks
is it loud enough?
Are both a big.
His pupil scares me. I understand that's probably out of his control, but I think his lizard eye is coming out.
In the last month, in the pre-market, CEO Ryan Cohen saying that.
Such an interesting cosmetic, unique trait.
Combined company will be a real competitor to Amazon. And joining us right now live and exclusively is the man himself, Ryan Cohen. Good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Can you hear this?
It's great to see you. So there's so many questions about how this would all work. But before we get to any of that, just give us the backstory here and the rationale behind wanting to go ahead and try to do this.
I'm curious. Is this too quiet? Let me see. This is very funny, by the way. Dude, I'm so glad. Wait, is it too quiet for y'all? Why is that max volume? Come on, bro. You're actually LARPing. Come on, please, please. Please, Speed, I need this.
eBay has the second largest commerce franchise. And
why does he sound like the Deep from The Boys? Like he actually sounds bang on like Chase, who plays the Deep.
There's a big opportunity to do something much larger and to pull costs out of the system, as well as accelerate revenue growth and
total price is $56 billion. 125 a share is about 20% higher than Friday's close. Goal is to compete with Amazon.
Leveraging our physical infrastructure.
Okay.
Our focus on collectibles could be a much larger business, but bringing in an entrepreneurial mindset is what I plan on doing into eBay and building
Why do you sound
something
bored?
much larger.
Feels like he does not want to be here.
You've built up a stake in this company already. You've had conversations with the company. You've tried. What's happened here?
No.
What are we doing here? What's going on? Wait.
We're just starting.
You're just starting. And
who put that sound effect?
One of the questions I had was, why not try to initiate conversations outside of the public sphere before putting this into I don't know if we're putting it in the context of hostile necessarily.
Wait, is he saying that this is his first time publicly announcing period that he wants to buy eBay? Is this him on CNBC going, eBay? Yo, eBay, wait, hey, come here. Come here. No, it's fine. It's fine. Gotcha. What are you doing, dude? What's going on?
Necessarily, but unsolicited, if you will.
For obvious reasons.
This conversation happening while we're seeing the GameStop stock progressively go lower and the eBay stock go up is hilarious, by the way.
As a public company, there's all kinds of perverse financial incentives from the board to the management team. So there's only one way to approach something like this.
Invariably,
it's going down
audience,
more.
And I know a lot of people are going to ask, how does the math for you? Given the price tag, $56 billion, given the market cap of GameStop, which is a fraction of that. I know you have this $20 billion financing letter from TD.
Where did he get this billions of dollars from? I thought that GameStop had like 5 at most.
But sort of walk us through how you could get to that price and how it would work.
So on our website, it's half cash, half stock.
What?
But the details are on our website.
Can you help? I've read them, but can you help our audience understand them?
Yeah, please. Oh my God, I'm more confused.
Yeah, which part exactly?
What he just asked?
Well, I think we can start with the idea that the market cap of GameStop is, call it, $11 billion. You have $9 billion on your balance sheet. Arguably, if you're providing effectively all of your stock, and then the cash that
I hate the default Zoom call, like artificial bird background shit. Like that all started because this is the part. Oh, it's about to get good. That's wonderful, dude. This all started because YouTubers have these nice ass cameras where the background gets blurred, like this one, and so they were like, "Wait, that means aura," and decided to start artificially adding it, but it looks like garbage. That looks really bad. It looks like you're calling me from your MacBook One. This looks bad.
Gets you to 20. You have
right,
this
so where's the money going to come
TD. That's another 20. We're now at 40.
Yeah.
But we're still off by, call it 16.
So wait, you're going to use your entire worth to buy eBay. So how do you plan to do the whole like keeping your business alive thing after the purchase? Also, where's that other 16 billion? Notably,
and the 20, as far as I understand, while it's considered a highly confident letter, meaning TD saying they're highly confident that they would provide the financing, it's not locked financing.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
What?
I hear you. I understand that. I'm just trying to understand where the rest of the money would come from.
Please. I'm so
half cash, half stock.
I hear you. I'm just saying that math doesn't get you to the
I just need this tab over here for a second. Let's just
price that you're offering.
So, Brian, that's a pretty straightforward question. I don't get it. Like, where's the rest of the money coming from? Andrew laid it out pretty clearly.
I'm also confused.
I don't understand your question. We're offering half cash, half stock, and we have the ability to...
You're half, but you only have half, period.
But the full details...
I don't like that noise.
Ray
Bay, thank you for the 11. I do like that noise. We're watching a video at the moment. Hi, how are you doing? We're learning about how GameStop is planning to buy eBay with money that they don't have. They're asking him currently, they said, so you have... It was like around $40 billion, and they want to buy Krillin. Thank you to the follow. You're beautiful, Krillin, the official Krillin. How's the bowling ball look on your head going? So he has apparently $40 billion, and he wants to buy eBay for $56 billion, and so they're asking him like, where are you gonna get the money from? And he essentially just at minimum just said, we're gonna fuck around and find out. IDK, really? Which, excuse me?
Bruh. I pinged you in the clips chat with the creepypasta to edit if you want to check
oh,
it
wonderful.
out after this.
This is what I imagine with the conversation he's having right now. This is what I've been like seeing so far.
But you're on our air. We thought we'd get...
So, but I don't understand your question.
So, Ryan, sorry, it's Melissa Liebeck at the NASDAQ. Basically, you know, you've got $20 billion presumably from TD. You've got $9 billion of cash on your balance sheet. So that's 29.
I like that they have to explain to an owner of a business how business works. Bowling ball's very shiny. That's wonderful.
Have stock. You might issue more shares. That's what you're talking about. So it could be dilutive to current GameStop shareholders. I want to move on, though, in terms of your vision for this combined company, because saying that a combined company could rival the likes of Amazon sets the bar pretty high. How do you foresee that happening, given some key differences between your...
You said Nimrods. I'm about to give you a lesson. I'm about to teach you something. Did you know that the word Nimrod used to mean great hunter and not idiot? Did you know that? That's a fun fact. You can tell that to your mother. Get it tattooed on your forehead. Nimrod is based off of a deity of hunting. And what happened was, in the old Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny used to call, Elmer Fudd? He used to call him Nimrod. And the whole idea was he was being sarcastic, saying like, oh, you're such a great hunter, because he was bad at it because he could never catch him. And people misunderstood that as, oh, you're an idiot. They mistook Nimrod, which was sarcastically calling him a good hunter, as calling him a moron. And so now Nimrod means moron. It's crazy how words work. It's crazy how the English language shifts and changes over time. Kind of like the word LARP, which is the conversation I had the other day. But I find that so interesting how Nimrod meant something else and then changed. Cool. You know what isn't cool? This idiot.
Model and Amazon's model.
Let's listen.
Notably, Amazon has a huge logistics
Thank you for
hub.
follow,
able to,
Shalky.
Offer all this.
Sorry, I have follow notifications disabled at the moment because we got follow botted twice earlier, so I'm just like I'm careful at the moment. But thank
other
you.
Sort of delivery service, and GameStop and eBay would be confined to the platform.
There's an opportunity to build a much larger business, to make the business much more efficient,
like you've done with GameStop so far? Question mark?
And to accelerate revenue growth. And eBay's a very strong business.
eBay's response was, this is neither credible nor attractive. They're like, pipe down, buddy. Chill out. Why do they always strike during charity streams? I've been struck with follow bots constantly on Twitch recently. It's been so frustrating. I just clicked on my own OBS instead of the video. Okay, here we go.
You look at GameStop as an example. GameStop, very difficult business. Should have been bankrupt multiple times over, and it's doing okay. It's making a few bucks.
Is he talking about? He's talking about GameStop right now, right? He's not talking about. He's not dissing eBay. Did I mishear him? No, he's talking about GameStop. Surely he's talking about GameStop.
eBay is in a very, very strong position, but it could be in a much stronger position.
If you, the owner of a failing company, bought it, it would be in a stronger position.
And it could be a much larger business than what it currently is.
If it was bought out by a business that's much smaller than it. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
You mentioned that, games...
They have to bring in a new guy every, 15 seconds. So, I'm not talking to him anymore. I give up. Someone else do this.
GameStop's in a tough business. I mean, revenues are down 40% in the last 4 years or something like that. eBay's been a public company for a couple of decades. Where's the evidence that you kind of know how to grow a mature consumer business?
I don't know. I mean, didn't you guys call for GameStop's demise multiple times?
What is this YouTube beef core shit going on?
Like it should have been bankrupt by now.
You know how to grow it? Is that what you're saying?
Well, look at our financial performance.
I'm looking at it right here. That's red. That is the color of bad. I could see.
Is it better than you guys anticipated? Because you guys said it was going to be doing really, really poorly, and it's actually doing okay.
It's like, you guys thought it was going to be doing horrible, and in reality, it's only doing sort of bad. You thought it would be doing really, really bad. Don't underestimate
Ryan,
me.
Let me come at this a slightly different way. Assuming that you were able to get this half cash, half stock arrangement effectively by diluting your shares, I imagine that's how you'd have to do it, but I still don't understand fully how that would work.
I don't think he understands either. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
And you were able to capture more cash, I guess, from others. In terms of paying it down,
not to be belligerent, but what are those graphs? It's their stock value. It's like the value of the company on like S&P 500. I don't know which one this is. Whatever stock market they're referring to here.
Through the math of that, because if you look at both of these companies in terms of just how much cash they produce, it would be a tight bill.
Be all of your money and then
Did
some,
you
actually.
Look at the materials that we posted online?
I have looked at the materials that you've posted online.
Just so much cash they produce, it would be wait, what does the caption say?
But we also have an audience that I'm hoping is going to want to understand.
How is it? What is it with news companies and having captions that are 2 minutes behind the actual video?
Here's an idea. He should change the name of GameStop to Funko Pop.
Funko Pop Shop? Yeah, that would be a good idea. That will actually sell it quite well. And also have no legal repercussions at all whatsoever.
So that you can walk through this, because people do look at these numbers and they say that they're trying to wrap their head around it. I don't think that everybody automatically says, oh my goodness, this absolutely makes 100% sense, and he can write the check tomorrow, and if he wanted to close the deal tomorrow. In fact, I am sure that if you were the CEO of eBay... And
our local game shop's doing so bad they're closed on Mondays. But yeah, my guy, go buy eBay. You're doing great. He's doing outstanding.
Board of eBay.
I think it's crazy that in the age of video games, being like as large as they are right now, a game store is failing. Like, I get it, right? Brick and mortar stores struggle in comparison to online stores. So why is GameStop struggling? Why can they not open an online store? Surely it is less expensive to open an online store and compete with these other companies, because GameStop is it has legacy to it. It's a legacy name. If someone saw an online GameStop shop, they would likely trust it more than like G2A. If you know what G2A is, it's a place where you can buy games online. G2A is an option. There's like Kingwin. There's stuff like that. But I'm surely they would trust a GameStop website more. So why aren't they? Maybe it's because this guy, the CEO, probably has no idea what he's doing. It sounds like it sounds like he just discovered what money was yesterday. It's like, so how are you planning to buy this company? With money? What if you don't have enough money to buy this company? So how are you going to buy it? Oh, with money? Oh, okay, sure.
Today, you'd say, I don't know whether they have the money to be able to do this, and they're watching us now, and other investors of eBay are watching us now, and they're not going to call eBay's board and say, you need to talk to these people unless they understand how this all is supposed to work.
Well, we have a 5% stake in eBay. It makes us one of the largest shareholders, so they have a fiduciary
only had 95% to go.
Duty to their shareholders to evaluate this proposal. And in terms of the actual earnings power,
look at this. They're just showing off the actual wet fart that it's taken.
Power of the business. This is a business that...
They're like indirectly dissing the company by just showing how bad the stocks are fluctuating.
That is under-earning and can make a lot more money. And games...
I wonder what the stats are for Whatnot versus eBay versus Poshmark and all those. There's so many bidding websites that would be better, I'd assume. I don't even own GameStop. So yeah. I mean, that's the thing. eBay is just also another legacy name compared to like something like Poshmark or Whatnot, or like even Temu has bidding, I think. Temu has its own issues, though. But, like, this is so silly. It's like playing Agario and trying to consume the really, really big circle as a little small chud.
Stop is a good blueprint for that. Obviously, you know, you guys thought the business wouldn't be where it currently is, and eBay could be making a lot more money. So there.
And what, you're the chosen one? You're the prophet of eBay?
There's going to be some leverage on the balance sheet in order to make an acquisition possible, but it's also going to be making...
Does bigger mean worse on that graph? I don't know how political and economical graphs work. So this is actually kind of flat and stagnant. It shot up very momentarily on what looks like the late night Friday into Monday and immediately dropped back down. So I'm laughing because it's like a flat bar, if not a steadily decreasing bar, that then shot up the moment they were mentioned on the news and then shot right back down again. Like it's been red, because it's been going down. It just turned green, which means it went up 0.12%.
A lot more money in the future than it is today, because it's going to be run a lot more efficiently. And when a business is not growing users and spending $2.5 billion in sales and marketing, there's a lot of fat to cut. And the earnings power, as we laid out in our investor presentation.
You know what? This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I got this. I might not have $56 billion, but I have a vision, an idea. eBay, hit me up. I can improve your company. Give me 2 nights. All right? Give me 2 nights and also maybe $60 billion so I can beat him out on the purchase. That would be really funny. If eBay put their website up for a bidding war on eBay. Go ahead. Come buy it. Come on.
Station could be way higher. Double the earnings in a pretty short period of time. And so...
Yeah, he was. Like, buy stock quick,
quick. It's a business that can take on more leverage because it's going to be making more money in the future.
My understanding is that in terms of running a proxy contest now, that would be uniquely complicated. Is this something that you would try to do in the future?
He doesn't even, he's not saying things.
I apologize.
What did you say?
I was saying, could you imagine running a proxy contest against this board in the future? It looks like from a timeline perspective, that would probably be very hard to do now. But in terms of trying to do that on a long-term basis, maybe next year, if, for example, they don't come to the table.
They're not gonna. We've learned they don't.
To do something before next year, but we're going to do whatever we need to do in order to protect our investment and pursue this.
GameStop has to be something darker because I've not seen anyone walk inside for like 6 years. I see people go in because here's the thing, right? The one thing that people purchase at GameStop every time, there's like the most consistent thing that's probably keeping them in business is physical. Excuse me, sorry. Oh my goodness, physical consoles. I've seen people go to GameStop to purchase Xboxes, PlayStations, and specifically the Switch 2. The Switch 2 was sold at GameStops very heavily and is likely probably what kept them in business in the past few years. Or year. How long has Switch 2 been out? A few months? Has it been half a year now? However long it's been out. Go to Best Buy. Well, yeah, but Best Buy is also few and far between. Like, my nearest Best Buy is like 30 minutes away. But I have a GameStop down the street. There was one closer, but it closed down. There's now one like 10 minutes away. But yeah.
Maybe GameStop would be more trustworthy if they didn't offer $6 or $7 and a Spencer's gift certificate for an ultra rare
Had to
game
sneak
in
that.
mint condition.
I had to sneak that in there. I know they have horrible return policy, and that's also what probably kept them in business. Is because they're like, oh well, we're gonna make tons of money on this. If we're gonna actually have them, we're gonna buy this Xbox from them for $5 and sell it for $10.
I said before,
100.
It's a long putt, but there's a lot of upside potential.
He's saying the same thing over and over again, which is that, like, trust me, bro. Literally, it's just trust me. Let me see. This is most replayed part. Let me go here. What is this?
Holders by issuing more debt on top of it. You see what I'm saying? I get it. If you grow your market cap by 10 times, sure, I think you should absolutely get gains, but not if you do it by swallowing a bigger company and just.
She's never played Agario. She doesn't get it.
That into it too, because individual shareholders didn't see necessarily a huge gain from that.
Well, if I don't hit the thresholds, then I don't get anything.
Hey Ryan, two final questions for you. One is just the 5% stake you have in the company is in the combination of stock itself. My understanding is, but also derivatives. Can you explain how that works?
It's currently mostly.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna guess, guys. He's about to say something completely unrelated to what this guy just asked. We're not going to get a response to what the question he just asked. We're going to get a random, absolute malarkey response, and I'm kind of concerned as to what he's about to say. He has limited words.
Derivatives, okay. And there's a little bit of stock that puts us under the regulatory thresholds, but it's currently the majority of the position is derivatives.
And was that when you first began that process in February? Were you thinking that you wanted to get a stakeholder in the company to ultimately buy it, or were you thinking that this initially potentially just could be a good investment on the back of it? Obviously, by the way, on the back of even announcing this news, the stock is up now at 9%.
It's a very good business. It's a very strong business.
eBay is a strong business, and you're trying to buy it with the leverage that you don't have. What's going on?
It all depends on the future earnings power of the business. If I was running the business, I'd be making a lot more money.
Okay, and then here's my final question. Given the rationale for the transaction that you've laid out, which, by the way, I've heard relatively good things about, just the idea that, it's interesting to combine the idea of eBay and a GameStop.
It is interesting. I'm actually intrigued. I feel like an online store would be great for GameStop. Do I think they can buy eBay? No. With what? The pocket lint? Like, what are you going to do?
As a concept, how would you feel if eBay called you up and said, we'd like to pursue a transaction with you, and we would like to buy GameStop?
Ooh, which they could because they have the money for it. Why is there a stock image of a disgusted man on the screen back here?
Call it 20% premium to your stock price. In that case, it would be, a different type of deal.
I have the same obligation to my shareholders as eBay has to theirs. And so if something like that were to happen, then I have the same obligation to maximize value for my shareholders as eBay has.
That was barely a response to what he asked. That wasn't even, all right, man. You do you.
Ryan Cohen, we want to thank you for joining us, especially as this news is just dropping over the past 24 hours, and we do hope to continue this conversation as this continues to play out.
He just came out of his birthing tube.
Thanks,
Give
Ryan.
him a break. That was Surf's Up the whole movie? What are you doing here? eBay's run by a bunch of losers? No way, dude. Wait, what do you mean? What's the most replayed part? I want to watch through a 20-minute video.
Legions of fanatic.
Oh my God, you're loud. Okay, wait. That was incredibly loud. Wait, can we... What's the most replayed part of this video? Oh, there isn't it hasn't been out long enough. Wait, this would have been a much funnier one to watch. What do you mean? I don't want to watch a 20-minute video.
Something normally associated with
Balance sheet, and our bankers have advised us that they feel confident in our ability to raise $20 billion. So it's
Dude, you can't even raise $20 billion to help your own company, not let alone buy eBay.
the leverage, operational risks, and leadership structure of the combined entity. In other words, you might damage eBay in the long term by combining it with GameStop and poor management. The resulting implications of these factors on valuation. You might make eBay less valuable due to your management style, and GameStop's governance and executive incentives. In other words, they don't think you're fit to run eBay. What is your kind of overall response to the eBay?
Oh, yeah, I want to hear this.
Team?
Whole lot of nothing or a whole lot of something?
Like them. I'm an owner operator. I'm not I'm not one of the country club executives that get recruited through these professional agencies. So my incentives are aligned with maximizing shareholder value. And
he loves that phrase. I don't know if he knows what it means, but he really likes it.
The way to do that at any company is to make the business stronger and much more profitable. So, I mean, they're going to throw up every single one of these excuses. The bottom line is we offered shareholders a 46% premium to when we originally started buying it, and they didn't even take me up on my offer to meet with them. And they did all this BS stuff with their advisors and issued a public press release, but didn't set up a meeting with me. So ultimately, it's up to the owners of the business. They're just in the way.
But on the specific point that people who are
Savarino GPT, who's Piers Morgan, interviewer. He's an interviewer. He interviews lots of people. He interviewed Sneeko. So he's real what is it? A reputable source.
Criticizing this have made. My understanding is the
He's like a toddler who hears a new word and tries to incorporate it into every sentence. He's like me. I do that. I'll hear a new word I like, and I'll say it in 15 different sentences since then, annoy people with it.
In first-party large categories like consumables, and eBay's the place where you go to buy a rare pen or a trading card or something like that. Amazon is the place where you go to buy phone chargers. So it's not to beat Amazon at its own game. When I say Amazon, it's building something that's much larger.
What? What do you mean much larger? Yeah, no, we're a little larger. We're a little higher quality than the people you go to buy, like, food and groceries and shit. We're doing something much more reputable, like Pokemon cards. What the hell are you talking about, dude?
And I believe that I would make the business much, much more profitable by getting rid of the bloat and running it more like a family business.
This guy took ayahuasca and then he thinks he can just change the world. Next he's going to try and buy like Palantir or something. I think we could probably cut the fat on our shareholder value. Shut up, dude. What are you talking about?
A gigantic corporation and moving much more quickly, and focusing, going deep into other categories like live commerce, where eBay has not been able to compete and has all of the assets in order to compete. And there's a lot of other categories where eBay can do a lot better. So they're spending, by the way, over 50% of their revenues on operating expenses, and the website still looks like it did in 1995.
You don't talk trash to the person you're trying to buy out.
my vision is not to go head to head against Amazon. It's to run eBay and to make it a much better, more profitable, larger eBay.
All right, so he's going to say the same thing for the next 20 minutes, and I'm going to say less. I've had enough of this guy. Ain't going to happen. I think that's not a hot take. He's definitely not buying that shit. He actually literally has said nothing but nothing. He is LARPed as someone who understands the English language and how to run a business. He clearly like smoked a joint and then was like, I got this. I'm going to fix the company that I don't own. You don't know what's going on. You're running GameStop, who the only reason is still standing is because some guy named Roaring Kitty decided to artificially inflate the stock to make billions on his own back years ago. Don't act like you know what you're doing. LARP! Actual just LARP. No, genuinely, throw tomatoes. That is actually hilarious. Creepypasta edit time. I'll check the creepypasta really quickly out of mere curiosity. What is this? What the fuck is this? Wait, what?
Good tidings. I think.
Did you hear it? In the background of the video, two waiting
barely visible on camera. Farting on my roommate door.
To each other openly. Let's hear that again.
It's like cheaper than McDonald's for like working there like once every 2 weeks.
Cheaper than McDonald's, huh? The more you know. But
what was that?
else could
What's
the
cheaper
video
than
be
McDonald's?
hiding? Number 12. Man gets tattoo on balls.
No, I didn't.
In this grotesque video, we see a man about to get a tattoo on his balls.
I did not get a tattoo on my balls. I did not. No, I did not.
We can see his views on matter right before the incident.
He's getting ball tattoo on his right ball. Isn't that ball?
Isn't that ball?
For your own sanity, I will not show his balls getting tattooed.
Oh yeah, this part was really painful for me.
To verify the clip's authenticity, we asked the professional on their opinion.
Hej, mitt namn är Jimmy Jungel. Jag har tatuerat professionellt I
Jimmy Jungle. Jimmy Junglesarium. Jimmy Junglarium at .businessboy@gmail. Professional tattoo artist for 10 years.
He's getting ball tattoo on his right ball. Isn't that ball?
Okej, det där var mycket. Jag har aldrig sett något liknande under mina 10 år. Jag hade aldrig gjort det där.
You wouldn't have done that?
Någon
Okay.
göra. Då borde gå med jobbet, sin licens och hamna I fängelse.
Wait, this is awesome. Wait, there's like actual like a video with acting in it. This is amazing.
Men jag är inte lagen så det kan jag inte garantera. Det är bara vad jag tycker.
What language was that? It sounded like... See, I immediately default to Swedish because I'm extremely uncultured, but I might be right. That sounded like that. What language was that? That was hilarious. It was Swedish? Oh, I know ball. Holy shit, no ball. Thank you, Death Fridge. That's hilarious. Wait, that was really fucking funny. I'm pinning that in the clips channel. That's absolutely getting pinned. Whoa. I always nothing but respect a funny ass edit like that, and it's about something I made too, which makes it like so much more personal to me. Like that's just so cool. Oh my god, I pinned that shit. That's absolutely getting pinned. That was funny. Oh, I laughed. That's funny. Set up my chair in a green screen in the corner of my dorm room just for the interview bit. That was awesome because I was like most of the video. The majority was the interview. That was awesome. That was really. I'm glad I got to watch that. I think it's a great thing to wrap stream up on. Perhaps. If you're watching this right now and you haven't already liked the stream, do that. Hit the like button. If you're watching on the Twitch, !Discord and chat to join the server, or do !YT to go check out the YouTube. But I'm going to get out of here for now. That was a really good video. I appreciate you throwing it together. I'm going to get out of here, but I might do a Still Savarino stream either tonight or maybe like midday tomorrow. I'm going to try, or maybe just a Twitch stream. Maybe I'll just go live on Twitch secretively. And I'll only let some people know, and they'll never know if they don't know otherwise. But for now, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much but not only everyone who came here today, but everyone who decided to take some time to donate to the charity. We not only doubled the donation goal, but doubled it with an extra $1 and an extra singular penny. That goes a long way for some people. That could have cured someone's pancreas. Golden Alex Fox, thank you for the follow. Sorry I follow notice off. I got follow botted earlier. It was a mess. But regardless of that, I had a great time. This stream went very well. I'm very happy to be back around doing some silly, extra, mega fun stuff. Not that loud. Okay. But that was very nice. Thank you for being absolutely outstanding. Join the Discord, linked in the description below. If you want to donate after the fact, the donation link is still going to be active for the next week, so feel free to. I'd very much appreciate it. We still got time to get some numbers up to donate to Breakthrough T1D to help some diabetics out, search for a cure. We had some great things to talk about today. I'm gonna end the stream on both because I believe I actually have dinner ready upstairs. So for now, I'll see you whatever I make next. Join the Discord. If I missed anything else, like the stream, subscribe. If you have a spare Prime, lob it my way. I'd appreciate it. I think that's it for now. LaFace Savers, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some dinner, I guess. Yeah, that's really it. I think we covered everything. Which means it's time to go. Thank you so much for being absolutely amazing. And as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night. And I'll see you maybe like Monday or Tuesday. Meet up Monday or Tuesday. Think that sounds fun? Think that sounds swag? That sounds great. See you then, and goodbye button.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
Oh, I'm so diabetic.